What is going on, everybody? Hope all is well. How you all doing? Happy Monday. Let me get my screen on so you can see me. Well, bam, there I am. What's going on, friends? How you all doing? How's life going? I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. It's a little high up. There we go. Whew. And also my ring light, because it got like darker in my house. So like I turned the light on a little bit and then my light like curves and moves this way. So I figured I'd do just some chatting with everybody for a little bit. My buddy DocBrooke is getting ready to stream. She is getting live soon, so I'm gonna give her some time just to get settled, chat with her community, and I figured I'll chat with the anime squad while I'm doing this. So just to give some context, we are actually starting over the Nuzlocke. We had something where Brooke's file got corrupted today, so we weren't too far in the Nuzlocke anyway. Like I was only about 2 badges in, and Goku was destroying everything. So I'm actually glad we're able to start over because Goku was a little bit too overpowered as a Celebi. So we're just gonna be starting the whole Nuzlocke over, which is actually really good. So crossing my fingers, I get some good Pokemon. Crossing my fingers to start off, and hopefully I don't get a Pokemon too strong where I'm concerned about the entire team. But I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Monday. For those in the chat lurking, I appreciate you. For those here, what is going on? Let me know how your Monday's going. And hopefully you had a good one. Honestly, my Monday's been pretty chill. Nothing too wild, nothing too much going on. I just kind of hung out. I think I'm going to like do this. There we go. So that way OBS isn't messing up. And Discord, I know about Discord. Discord was like, I'm not picking up your mic. And it's because I'm muted because when Brooke comes in, I don't want to interrupt her stream as she's starting to get going. But I will do a shout out to her. So that way folks will know. Because a lot of times I get people coming in like, who are you streaming with? I'm streaming with my good friend DocBrooke. So let me do a shout out to her. So you all can hang out in her awesome stream. I'm about to say, please tell me Anthony's connected. He is. Good. So that way you can check out her stream too. When she goes live, you'll be able to watch both of us and watch the Nuzlocke for both of us to hang out and enjoy it, which would be really nice. So she'll have her Pokemon. I have mine. To give some context too, I am playing Soul Silver. She's playing Heart Gold. And our files are completely random. We randomized some different things. I think she randomized Pokemon types. But the Pokemon we have are random. I kept same typing, but our Pokemon are random. The gym leaders Pokemon are random. The legendary Pokemon I have all random. So, yo, Tyrannosaurus Charge, thank you so much for following. How you doing? Welcome into the Anime Squad. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for that follow. Hope all is good. Appreciate you being here. How you doing? What's going on? How's your day been? Happy Monday. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully life is good. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get everything started in a bit. And from there, just kind of chat. But yeah, she's gonna be starting up. Heart Gold. I keep mixing them up. She's doing Heart Gold. I'm doing Soul Silver. And we're gonna have completely different starters and a whole bunch of different things. But I got something from a Pokemon movie that is stuck in my head. Oh, okay, cool. What is it? What's stuck in your head? When I watch a lot of the Pokemon movies, there's a bunch of stuff that's like... The last Pokemon movie I watched... Disturb not the harmony of fire, ice or lightning, lest these titans wreak destruction upon the world in which they clash. Do the waters, great guardian shell... To quell the fighting alone, its song will fall, thus the earth shall turn to ash. Oh, okay. Well, I can see why you got that stuck in your head. That sounds pretty cool. I'm trying to think of what movie that's from, too. I totally don't know, but I appreciate it. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Also, for all new followers and continuing followers, here's the Discord, so you're able to hang out with everybody. So once you accept your Discord role, I'll be able to add you in and everything. Let me just check OBS, make sure it's not freaking out, for me at least. And we should be good. All right, perfect. So we should be good and all set. But what movie is that from, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Because I honestly don't remember the last Pokemon movie I watched. I can't even put... I think I watched... Actually, I can't remember. It was the third, and I maybe watched Forever like a while ago. But I was like not super young, but younger than I am now. But I started watching the Pokemon movies. I was interested in like some of the newer ones, and I did not watch the remake of Pokemon the first movie. I felt like it was perfect the way it is. So I was like, no shade to the remake, but I'm good. I'm good there. So yeah, we're just gonna hang here. I don't want to start too much of the game just because we're getting ready and stuff. But once we're all set, we should be good to go. Yo, what up, Turbo? How you doing, friend? What's going on? How's life? I'm doing well. How are you? How's your day been? Happy Monday. We're just doing some just chatting um, until we all are set and we're kind of just hanging out. But it should be really good because I'm hopefully this randomizer Nuzlocke goes really well. We are starting over. So Goku the Celebi is not. You got a new gig? Nice. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. Listen, hard work and determination always pays off, right? Definitely well done and well deserved. Let me see. I might use the Discord app. I gotta check something because my browser's making OBS like act a little weird, but it's not too bad. But I'll keep track of it, and if anything, I'll just use the Discord app if it acts up. But also, let me do a shout out to my friend Turbo. If y'all are looking for a dope streamer to follow Turbo. He's playing some Mario Golf today. It's pretty sick. So show him to love and some Neo Geo Pocket. All right, nice. You doing some barack for a barcade that's been helping out? Nice, that's dope. Listen, barcades are cool. It's cool to work at. You get a lot of experience. And I mean that's awesome. Like congratulations. It's well deserved. Definitely celebrate. Hopefully you're doing something to celebrate. Especially since I believe this weekend is going to be an extended weekend for folks. It's a 3-day weekend. I know it is for me. And then I took that Thursday off because since we have the holiday weekend at my job, it's like a longer weekend, a longer week, I should say. And I was like, I don't know about that, Chief. So I distinctly was like, I'm gonna just turn in and be all like, nah, I'm good. Oh man, but it's all good. It is all good. But yeah, I was just like, listen, I can't do it. I guess other topics while we're getting set and stuff too is I don't know if anyone is a fan of Smash Brothers or plays Smash Brothers, but Kazuya from Tekken is going to be in Smash, which is sick, and he's coming out tomorrow. So in terms of stream, I got to figure out. I might still do Spelunky, but I'm also thinking about maybe like not doing like an open lobby because it's Thursday. Yo, my buddy California Cater, how you doing, friend? Thank you for following. How's it going? Good to see you. Always a good friend of class coming in. I appreciate it. Let me hook you up with the Discord, buddy. Let me hook you up with it. Boom. There we go. So if you want California Cater and to all the other followers that came in, and if you follow since day one, I can't believe I followed you. It's all good. Listen, California Cater. There was like somebody who shout out to Jay Parrish. They were in my Spelunky streams because we know each other from the Spelunky community, and like for the life of me, I was like, they stream, but I don't see them on my list. What's going on? So I went to their channel like yesterday after I finished streaming, and I wasn't following them, and I was like, what the? It would be nice if like, not that Twitch had a reminder feature, but like a hey, like these are the accounts that follow you that you don't follow. Like Instagram does that, where it's like, oh, these are the accounts you don't follow, or hey, this person's been active, you chat with them. Like they have a YouTube channel, or they're a YouTube like streamer. Or Twitch streamer, I should say YouTube. I got YouTube on the brain because I uploaded a video today. But yeah, no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the follow now, though. I guess with those 2 follows, once I get to 450, I'm going to start the follower count again. I get a little wary doing it because I don't want, I try to let people know I appreciate them for them. But we are getting close to 450, which is sick. And my ultimate goal by December is 500. It's a goal I came up with at the end of this year. It was a bit of like an irrational goal because I was like, we'll see what happens. And once I got to 3, I'm like, you know what? It's like January or February at the time. I'm like, I think we can get to the big 5-0. So my goal is to eventually get to 500 because that was like my final goal for the year. And then after that, we'll see what happens. But we shall see. But yeah, California Cater, welcome in, friend. Hopefully you're doing well. How was your Monday? We're just sitting here chatting. We were celebrating Turbo getting a new gig, which is sick. And talk about Pokemon movies and stuff. And then aside from that, just kind of getting everything going, which has been really good. So it's been a good day. It's honestly been a chill Monday at my job. I've been working remote this week. So we've been getting into that, and overall, it's been pretty chill. Like it hasn't been too much like on my plate and stuff or anything going on. It's just been really relaxing. Let me see. I was going to check in with Brooke to make sure she's okay. She's probably like setting up or has some stuff going on. But no worries. I know she's getting ready. Let's see. Doing okay. I have a cold, but other than that, congrats everyone. Oh, I feel better. Yeah, colds are the worst. It's like tough because I don't know if it's just like, the fact that it's like COVID or just in general, but like it's tough like when you get sick because I know when I get sick it's very rare. Like I should not go with saying that, but when I get sick it's very rare, and it's like when I'm sick I'm like sick. I'm not like cough cough whatever. It's like no, I'm down for the count. Like I'm like I'm a hot mess. Like all that. I'm tired. I'm a giant baby when I'm sick because I don't like being sick. It just wears me down. So like the last time I was like sick I think was it like 2019 in the middle? I had like a random like bug out of nowhere that scared me. So that wasn't fun. But yeah, definitely lots of soup. Whatever soup you drink or like, get some good soup. Enjoy that. Enjoy some good liquids. Refresh. Take care of yourself. Do what you got to do. Now you can legally make drinks for people. Oh, sweet. Cool, cool, cool. That's dope. That's a good thing to like put not just on like your resume, but also just like a life skill. Like you can do it. Let me check in here. I'm gonna just send Brooke a message, make sure she's good. All right, cool. Yeah, I was amazing yesterday, and it hit me today. So I'm drinking like I'm drowning soup like crazy. Last time I was sick, flew right before COVID. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Yeah, definitely like do that. Like a lot of just medicines if you have them. Like rest, relaxation. Like recharge your batteries. Take it easy. Just like definitely do what's best for you. Um, and get a lot of like fluids and all that stuff too. Shockingly enough, I drink a lot of water, but I drink a hell of a lot of Gatorade, and that helps me a lot when I was like sick. I also know when I got the vaccine, they were like, oh, in addition to water, that's something good you can take too. So I was like, sweet. So Gatorades if you have them, fluids, like stuff just to help you out and all that good stuff. Quarantine has been good to keep me from getting sick, but I like to think everyone's immune system is a little bit low right now. Yeah, definitely. I think so too. And I also just think like I don't know if our immune systems were like, holy crap, there's a pandemic, but we got to buff up, or like the world is just at this point like, oh man, we got to get ready. But yeah, that stuff's it's important to do that. So definitely make sure you take care of yourself and all that good stuff too. So yeah, there's that. In terms of sports, I mean, my Nets have been out, which has been upsetting to me. But I've kind of gotten over it because I've shifted my attention to baseball. And a certain team that wears a certain pinstripe that has a certain number of championships, that sounds like 27, is not doing well. And that has not been fun. That's been very stressful for me. They got swept by a certain team I will not name this past weekend. It was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm struggling. All right. I'm struggling out here, but yeah, Yanks don't look good. I just got to put it that way. So it's been miserable to watch them. Despite that, I'm watching them now. Yo, Scottie Pippen setting everything on fire. What did he say now? I know he had beef with Durant, and I'm like, so here's my thing about that, right? Because I love Scottie. Like Scottie one of like one of the greats. I know obviously Jordan gets all the admiration as he should. He's Michael Jordan, but Scottie was the best number two option of all time, right? Because Jordan said himself he can't do it without Scottie. I kind of, and to kind of like keep it on a basketball note, I don't mind that he's criticizing Kevin Durant, but I find his criticism to be weird. He called Phil Jackson a racist and undermined him when Jordan left that year. Wow. Woo. Some strong words by Scottie Pippen there, man. I know. I mean, I guess he's trying to find his inner Kwame Brown, or like, it was wild. I didn't see it until after that stream. Really, damn. I mean that's a lot. That's a lot to handle. That's a lot going on right now. Big woo. Big woo there. Okay. Damn. Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that. Ouch. Well, I don't know. That's interesting. That's interesting. But um, yeah. I mean, I can't argue with Scotty. He knows Phil Jackson, but man, undermining when Jordan left that year. It'd be interesting to see how because when the Last Dance came out, we found out a lot of information that was hidden. Everyone talked about the like Jordan flu game and the truth behind it, like a couple of things. They were like, oh, he was sick and stuff like that. Oh, Brooke does have it. Hold on, let me chat with Brooke. Hold on 1 second, chat. All right, we thought we got our times mixed up. That's all good. I started hella early. I started 30 minutes early, so I'll change when I change the title. I'll put we'll put the start of it, but I'll put a timestamp in the description when I put this on our YouTube. The Suns have played great, but the Bucks have been good so far. I honestly feel like the Suns are gonna win it all this year. Now if the Nets were in, I wouldn't feel that way, obviously. But and if the Nets were healthy, I wouldn't feel that way. But it is what it is. It's over. But yeah, I definitely feel like overall the Suns have the squad. Like they absolutely have the dream squad. Like it just Chris Paul is great, I kind of want the ring for him as well for Devin Booker, because I feel like Devin Booker's a really great young star, and DeAndre Ayton, I can't forget about him. Like obviously, those guys just they remind me of a certain 1-2 punch with a big center and a guard. They give me those good vibes back then. Let me tell Brooke take her time. Yeah, we got times mixed up, but it's all good. It's a good way for me to chat with y'all, like honestly, because I don't get a chance to like, and I might start doing that before streams for like a couple of minutes to chat about life and see how people are doing. Like I do it, and sometimes it's active, sometimes it's not, which is totally fine. But today is active. Yeah, but the Suns are good. The Bucks though are okay. Here's my thing, and this is no shade against the Bucks. I really feel like the Hawks can take them to 7, but I felt like, and I honestly at first picked the Hawks to win. And it wasn't like revenge against the Bucks because they beat the Nets, healthy or not. They beat the Nets, right? They were a better team. But I really feel like in the bottom of my heart, I want Trae Young to make it to the finals. And the reason why I want Trae Young to make it to the finals, as well as, I mean, I hope Giannis does too, but they both can't make it, obviously. They're in the same conference. Trae Young has been heavily criticized unfairly. Like, obviously, with him and Luka being, like, drafted the same year and they being traded for each other, people were like, oh, Dallas got to steal because Luka's a superstar and Trae is just an all-star. And I'm glad Trae Young has proven a lot of people wrong, but most of all proven himself right because he's a talented player. I mean, you watch this dude. He's not just a three-point shooter. I hate to compare him to Steph Curry because I think despite them mastering the three and Steph being, like, the king of it and, Trae being, like, a young knight using it, I still think overall, I mean, Trae is a good player, and he's gonna be and is a superstar, and he proved it. So, for me, it's like I'm glad they're both succeeding because I think Luka he has a tough. I mean, the West is not easy, and same for Trae. The East isn't easy, so I think they're on even playing fields because a lot of teams got better, but most of all, this guy's holding the crafts. But I don't know. I'm rooting for Trae to make it to the finals, but I think the Hawks, not that they're losing their mojo, it's just they will have Trae Young boo. Hey man, anytime he bows in Broadway after beating the Knicks, that's my hero. That is an American hero. Oh Lord, no, I was just kidding. I'm gonna leave the Knicks alone there. For now, I'll leave the Knicks alone. But oh man. Oh, that's funny. Incorrect. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cool. So I know Brooke is going live soon. Yo, Black Pacific. I love you too, friend. How's it going? How you doing? So I might like start the game in a couple minutes. I'm gonna let Brooke obviously talk to class and hang out and get settled and stuff like that. So once we get the green light from her, we'll go ahead and start the game. But I'll chat more basketball. But yeah, Leo Turbo, like he beat the Knicks. Oh, I think I hear Brooke, but she might be muted herself. To get ready. Yep. All right. Perfect. I got it. Well, look who's here. Aw. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, but I don't know. I got the Suns winning the finals, regardless of who they go against. I just think you can't beat that team. The Clippers would have made it competitive, but even with Kawhi, I think the Suns would have still won in 7 or 6. I always do that. I should say 6 or 7, but I say to. I guess like I have high hopes it was going to 7, but worst case 6. But I don't know. Phoenix gets it done tonight. I think the Clippers put up a good fight. I really feel like the Clippers just have like. I can't explain it. Because the Clippers always have this like finals or semifinals curse. And I don't know why. I can't explain it for the life of me. But I give Clipper fans a lot of credit. But I also just I don't want to say I feel bad. They're Clippers. I mean, true. However, though, there was a time where they were better than the Lakers. And I know that was a hot take, but I'm just saying. They look good. The problem with the Clippers is just like, I don't want to say they don't have it. They have it, but who knows? I just know one thing. Spencer Dinwiddie off the Nets totally like said, either pay me a lot of money or I'm leaving. And I don't want to say I'm crushed. Hey, look, I'm always here for the Lakers being bad. You know what? I don't actually hate the Lakers. What happened with the teachers late to class? Welcome in, Brooke. How you doing, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. It's all good. No worries, friend. Free ice cream for the class. That would actually be a cool policy, I'm not going to lie. But then you got to do stuff for people who are lactose, and then it's like, I don't know, ice cream or ice pops. Or the teacher has to drink ranch soda. I would not wish ranch soda on my enemy. Like, I can't. Ranch in general, but ranch soda? Yeah. I don't know. The only sodas I would legit try, I can't do it. I was about to say I'll try a barbecue soda, but that's pushing it. That's hella pushing it. And before anyone says Dr. Pepper, I'm gonna yell at you. She loves it though. You hear about it every stream. I don't know. I gotta hit up Wojo, cite my sources, and be like, is that true? I'm about to say, I guess I could start the game audio, so it's not like me just talking in the back. Let me pick up my controller. Hopefully it's still plugged in. It should be. I moved it this morning, and I was using it because I was at work, doing something and working on some stuff. So let me say what's up. Let me actually go on Brooke's chat and say what's up, and get that going while I get the game audio going. There we go. Okay, that's not too loud. Chat, let me know if it is too loud. I'll adjust it. But it's good in my headphones. I did a test and it seemed fine. Hopefully I'm not too loud. I always get worried about that too. I'm like, hopefully I'm not loud as hell. But when I recorded it earlier, it was pretty good. Alright, let's get this going. Say what's up to Brooke while we're doing this. Alright. So, chat, wish me luck that we get a good Pokemon. Everything sounds good. Thank you, Turbo. Appreciate you, friend. Alright, so we're not going to start yet until Brooke is ready. She gives me the okay that she's good. But I will start up the stream so that way we just have it. I'll name my character and all that. Alright, cool. So, yep. And we're going to go with my IRL name. Which a lot of people actually didn't know. Which was funny. They were like, is your real name Jack? And I was like, yeah. I was like, it's definitely not anime. That would be cool though. But yes, that is my official tissue name. Well, official tissue first name. But all right, so we got the background music to go while we get ready. Yeah, I honestly, people thought that. It's like when I was in RD, one of my colleagues, like, people kept calling her Road because they thought her real name was like RD. And her name was Kiana. Shout out to Kiana, she's watching this, but we like laughed about it in grad school at work. It was hella funny. Jack is a cool name. Thank you. I actually like it a lot. My name was almost, fun fact, I can share this. My name was almost Elijah or Justice. My grandmother's name is Eliza. So my mom was like, she was thinking Elijah. And Justice, I don't know, she liked it. But she picked Jack because her favorite character or Three's Company was named Jack. So she went with that. And that's how I got my name, which is really funny. But I was like, listen. Listen. Justice would have been dope. I would have said Justice is served after everything. It would have got corny. And that would have been my Twitch username. Something like Hanging with Justice or Justice Squared or something. Something generic. I don't know. But honestly, it was good to like chat with y'all in the start. We can check around the room. I got a Wii. I got a TV. It's here. I got a laptop. This kid got a good life. I never read the mail from Lyra. Adventure, excited, I love Pokemon. Alright, I don't know why Lyra is speaking to me like she is an alt account. Wow, so your name was supposed to be LeVar? But my mom was watching her stories and fell in love with a character named Travis. Really? That's cool. That's dope. That's really funny. Yeah, it's interesting like how people get their names. And just overall like the name process in general. I do have to go on my Discord. And then once Brooke is good, let me know her know I'm good when she's ready. Also, shout out to everybody for their patience today. I appreciate you as always. We're gonna get this Nuzlocke started. It's gonna be fun. Oh my god. Alright, I'm also like taking bets on what Pokemon I get. Because I have no freaking clue. Alright, cool. Books in Discord. Alright. Let me say what's up to class. Alright, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, it's gonna make a noise.
What makes a good student, and lots of people don't learn that way. So like I hate like it. I hate it when being a good student is equated to being smart. Hey, what's up, Jack?
Hey, Brooke. How's it going? What up, class?
Oh, what up, anime squad? Sorry, I'm late.
All good.
I screwed up my calendar. I had it starting at 7 for some reason in my brain. That's what I had it at. So
no worries.
We're here though.
Yeah.
We're here. We're ready to party.
Cool. Sounds good.
But bam. All right, I've got my emulator up and ready, and I got everything rocking and rolling.
All right.
So we're continuing with the gold and silver shenanigans, correct?
Yep.
All right. Hopefully, I won't wipe everything this time.
Oh no, that honestly that happens like sometimes, but it's like rare for some reason on files. It's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's sometimes just the way with those special capture cards how it goes. You know
right.
What I'm saying? Exactly, TL. The weird capture cards are weird.
So how's your Monday been?
It's been good. It's been good. I saw you were doing some planning. You were just like the man with all of the strategies and plans this Monday. So I hope it was productive for you.
It was fun. I woke up like, all right, I want to like just plan some stuff, and I start my new position July 1st, so getting that ready.
Oh, congrats. What does your new position look like?
Thanks. So instead of being in charge of civic engagement, I'm going to be in charge of commuter affairs and student leadership. So I keep student leadership as a part of my job, but I switched civic engagement, and now I take on commuter students.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. I hope that's a fun change-up for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm taking a role my good friend who's departing did for a number of years, so I'm excited.
Ah, I gotcha. Oh, oh no, you're gonna be a little salty, anime. I got a Marie. Marie is one of my starters.
Oh.
Marie Fluffa or Happy. You know I gotta do it, man.
Oh no, betrayal Ampharos part? Let me do the exclamation point Ampharos. I need some explanation from him. Wow. Alright, let's see what my 3 are. My favorite.
You know what, anime, I gotta name it after you now, though.
Thank you.
I got it. Yeah, I gotta name it after you.
Oh man. Alright, what we get? Magmar, a Dragonite, or Raichu. Well, we already know the answer to that.
I mean, it's Raichu, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm assuming you're going with Dragonite.
Absolutely.
Dragon OP.
So we're gonna name this one Goku and hope it doesn't destroy the entire team again.
you and your lucky luck. I mean, not your lucky. Your legendary luck, or legendary tier. You just get epic tier stuff.
We're gonna see.
Granted, I think you would rather have my Marie.
Yes. I was like actually hoping like, all right, maybe the last one to be Mareep, and it wasn't.
Oh,
that's
alright.
Hate
to see it. You hate to see it. Electric is a great type for Nuzlocke too. You are totally right, Winsigil. This is already going better than last one, so maybe it was convenient that my my files were mysteriously lost from my cartridges.
I'm actually glad too, because Goku to Celebi, I should have named this Senron. I have a different Pokemon in mind for that Turbo. A very different Pokemon.
Why don't you show it to your mom? Okay. Is that just like a thing? Like if I came home and just like showed my mom this random scraggly Pokemon that some random man gave me, she would be concerned.
Yeah.
She would be deeply concerned. I don't know about your mom, but my mom would not like that.
Depending on how it looks, my mom would embrace it.
Your mom would embrace it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like.
All right. My mom is very not into animals, so I was never allowed to like come home and bring home an animal.
I am the only cat person in like my family, so it's like I wanted a cat, but my mom's allergic to pet fur. But they wanted to get a dog that they can get, you know, so it doesn't have like, you know, any allergies or hyperallergenic.
Right.
But I'm not a dog person, so I was like, well, when I come home, depending on the dog, if it likes me. Why is my game glitching? My character looks horrible. Hold on. We'll work with it.
We'll work with it. Hey, California Kid. Hello, 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 Langry.
California
I'm doing
Kid.
great. I hope you're doing well. I saw that you said you were looking at Anime's channel.
Yes.
I saw there were a bunch of class members hanging out there, which is why I had to post about the teacher being late. If the teacher's late, do I get in trouble? There was always like a rule. I don't know if you had this rule like when you went to school, but there was always that rule where if your teacher, especially like in college or graduate school, if your teacher didn't show up for the first 15 minutes and you didn't have like an email or a message posted to like the class online page, you could just go without, you could leave without being punished or something.
Yeah, we had that, and like the funniest thing happened. At the 16th minute, he showed up. But my friend,
16?
she like already like bolted.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, a Gibble. What?
Ooh, you got some good ones.
I know, but unfortunately, I don't have Pokeballs right now.
Yeah, that's the big bummer about it. I am not getting some good ones, so hopefully they heat up.
Oh.
All right, Spoink,
Yeah.
I'm good. Spatial Rent. Oh. That's a dude. Yeah.
We're gonna run. We're gonna run.
Spatial Run's
Hey,
no
Sapphire
joke.
Diamond Ruby. Hello, hello. Encounters don't count until you get Pokeballs. Correct, Winsigil. Encounters don't count until I get Pokeballs. I still ran though because I didn't want to drop Mareep first.
Yeah.
That just seemed like a bad fit.
Ooh, Infernape.
Wow, no.
Man.
No way.
Alright, I need some Pokeballs. Also, I don't want Goku to get too leveled up because then he starts destroying everything. So,
Right, exactly.
I have to fight my urge to get him to level 10, and there's an Ivysaur. Please let my
Ooh,
first encounter be
nice.
good. Please.
Wow, you used to have timers Californicated for the beginning of class? That's hardcore. That's hardcore.
See, for me, I was too much of like, I don't know what you want to call it, but I was like, I can't leave class, so I would stay.
I
would
mean,
be like,
I'm also that personality. Wait, does your mom not heal you?
No, but I think
Oh.
Professor Elm does if you go to his lab.
Oh, okay, that's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah, feel better, Californicated. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sending good vibes to Californicated.
Akira. Yeah, Californicated. Let's drop some Momo hearts and let's drop some love for Californicated in the chat because I know Callie's had a rough couple of days. So. Oh, right. He gave me a potion. I guess I can use that.
There you go.
Like a scrub.
Alright, I'm hoping I run back into that Infernape.
Oh, safe travels, Mo Chocolate. I hope you have safe travels. Can't wait to hear about your trip to Africa. You were like all over that continent. Yeah, he traveled all over the place. He was very stoked.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah. I have never been anywhere on the African continent, and I really need to go. I have a bunch of friends from back in high school, because I went to a international boarding school. And a bunch of my friends were from, like, Cameroon, Rwanda, like a whole bunch of different countries, and I'm like, I could do probably like a tour of the continent and have a good time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've never been out the U.S. like at all.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I've only been to a handful of states. Like honestly.
We gotta get you to like Tokyo or something. I feel like with all of your collector, we gotta get you to Tokyo, but with like the budget to buy everything your collector heart would desire, man.
Yeah, and my wallet would be crying.
Yeah, it was exactly. We gotta get you there with like some sort of like award package. Where it's like, oh, we're gonna fundraise.
Yeah, I see a Shelgon. Please let all these good Pokemon still be here.
Tokyo is amazingly great. I want to go so bad. Tokyo is very high on my list. One of my best friends in my program right now is she's a Japanese national and she lives in Tokyo.
Oh wow.
And she's been like, yo, because she goes home every like long break, winter and summer break, and she's like, yo, one of these breaks, you should just come visit me. And I was like, absolutely. Now that the coronavirus is like seemingly kind of on the downturn and the vaccine appears to be working, absolutely. You do not have to ask this girl twice.
Yeah, definitely worth
absolutely blue. Anyone can come. Whoever wants to come to Tokyo with me can come. My friend Meg will take us around and make sure I don't eat shellfish so I don't go into anaphylaxis.
Oh, I didn't know you had shellfish allergy.
I do. I have a very serious one. I had a near-death experience in Hong Kong.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which was so ever since I've been a little bit more hesitant to travel in regions where I can't read the language very well. Because I can read French very professionally. I can speak French conversationally, and I can read and speak some Spanish. So I can get around when I travel, but like once I get into like Asia, I'm screwed. Especially because fish is like a stealth ingredient in a lot of foods. So I have to be very, very careful when I travel.
Yeah. Thanks to Spanish for honors, I can speak Spanish on a basic level. But I'm trying to get a bit better because like it's been some years since then.
Right,
so I wanted to learn like a lot more.
Yeah, it's like a muscle. If you don't use it, you forget it.
Like Mi Maestra is this awesome like Irish woman who studied in Spain for her master's for like 7 years. And yeah, it's like still one of my closest mentors to this day, and really taught me like a lot.
That's awesome.
Alright, finally made it to Mr. Pokemon's house. And I ran into a lot of good Pokemon that I need.
Nice.
Alright, cool. All rested up. I'm always curious to see what Pokemon Arrival takes.
You speak English, American, and Southern, Foshi. That's hilarious. You definitely speak those three. I've heard you speak them.
I have like a lot of friends from the South, and they teach me like Southern slang. And I found out that like bless your heart is not a good thing. And I was like,
no,
what?
absolutely not.
Yeah.
That is the way you insult somebody.
I was like, oh, okay.
That's how you politely insult someone. If someone goes, "Oh, bless your heart," they're really calling you a stupid moron.
Mm-hmm.
The teeniest bit of French, but otherwise English only. Oh wait. Someone also said suggest drunk Southern as its own dialect. That's probably also fair.
It's a bit of like New York, New Jersey slang that I know, which has like been adopted from us, but it's like it's just been a part of the culture for years. So I use that a lot.
Fair. Do you like? So like I don't know. I know like New York, especially like Long Island, New York. There's a lot of like Yiddish English kind of hybrid crossovers. So saying stuff like schlepped and like yuts and schlemiel. That kind of stuff is like very, very common in New York, and so like my whole family uses all of that. But I didn't know if that was like a New York, New Jersey thing, or that's like a distinctly New York thing.
Yeah, it might be strictly like New York.
Okay.
The only thing that happens is like I'm not from the Pennsylvania area, and for any Pennsylvania members of Anime Squad in class, I'm not insulting you on promise. But I don't get the
that's where I
term.
was raised.
I don't get the term yins.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
why
I
though?
get it.
Like not in a bad way, but I'm like, like,
What just happened to?
Oh yeah, that happened to me. The glitch. If you go in a door, like a shop or something, it like goes away. But it randomly
hilarious.
only does that with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And it's the stupidest thing in the world.
That is bizarre.
It scared
yes,
me at first.
I did intentionally leave Lester's fixing soda as the decor. I may just do that permanent. Oh, I have like a. Oh no, I have like a serious thing happening here. My whole screen just went totally black.
Oh no.
Yeah, I need to save and quit. Okay, so I'll save and quit.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I'll wait for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know, it sucks when your capture card fails.
So good. I get to jam out to the rival music, which is so good.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right. All right, let's just try relaunching the whole thing.
There we go. I was like, the DS emulator for me is making that music where if you press an application, it freezes up, and I'm like, why? All right, I'll pause it for a second.
I don't know. All right, let's see. Hopefully we'll be
Ooh.
a-okay. Oh, do you want Ireland traveling tips? Well, Langry, I mean, I can definitely give you some. Bunratty Castle is a great time. Dublin is fantastic, but I really encourage people to always go and travel away from Dublin. Just because like the little towns that are all along the coast of Ireland were my favorite part when I was visited, because I was there for 2.5 weeks, and we basically just started in Dublin and like drove around the island, and it was just a fantastic time. And whether or not you're a Guinness fan, you should go to the Guinness factory, because the top of the Guinness factory tour is one of the most beautiful like visual spots for Dublin you'll see in the city, because it's like one of the tallest buildings, and it's this 360 glass like brew house room, and it's really lovely. It's totally worth it. Whether or not you like the beer, just to go up and like the history is interesting, but to go up and then see the site is like really fantastic. All right. So I need Pokeballs.
Cool. Woo. The Shinx had Tri-Attack, but it didn't do that much damage, and I'm happy.
Ooh, good. All right.
Very nervous about that.
That's always a scary thing.
Yeah.
Oh, your parents did a Game of Thrones tour? Yeah, I think that's in Belfast, though. That's in Northern Ireland, right? Because I thought that's where the Game of Thrones studio was. I don't think it's in the actual country of Ireland. It's in Northern Ireland, which is technically owned by England, if I recall. Oh. All right.
Let's heal
I
up.
remember, when do I get my Pokeballs?
Yeah, once you go to Mr. Pokemon's house, you gotta go all the way back to the lab, and then Lyra does the catching tutorial.
Okay, so I have to go fully north first,
Yeah.
right? Alright. We'll get there.
Yeah. Not deaf.
Oh, I ran into an actual Ampharos.
Wow!
Wow.
Oh my
This
god.
game is just trolling you. This game is just like, yo, anime hero. I heard you like these things.
Let me talk to my bot again and be like, why?
Why? Wow, it thundered me.
I guarantee I'm not gonna run into one until like the 5th episode. I know it.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know it. It's just gonna troll you this way. Let's go to Ireland together. Heck yes, California
the
kid.
perfect name.
Anime Squad, and DocBrooke class trip. Absolutely.
Yes.
We just need someone to bankroll it for us. Anime Hero and I work in higher education.
Yes.
We're not making mad bank.
No.
Okay. I'll go to Samoa with you. Listen, I'm not picky where I go. Someone's just gotta pay for me to go there.
Yeah, higher ed is definitely humbling pay. It is one of those, you work for you love it.
Yeah, you work for the passion, and like it's enough to subsist, but it's not exactly enough to like thrive.
Right. Although at this point, Funko should just like have access to my like bank account and be like, again?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
You need like a Funko credit card. Like if they had like a Funko rewards debit card, I feel like that would serve you well.
Well, my mom's always like, where are you gonna put them once they get full? And I'm like, I don't know. But that will not stop me from trying.
That will not stop me from trying. Alright. Keep going north here with my little buddy Anime.
So I ran into all these cool Pokemon.
Whoa!
For Brooke running to Ampharos, I gotta run to something awesome. They can't just give me like a Weedle and I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, I'm running with a Dragonite and a Weedle.
Yes.
That's not exactly the move you want to make.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I can run. Oh, I can't hurt it at all.
Yeah. Well, you can do. Yeah, it means you
I
can
get
only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spark ground.
Yeah. I appreciate that, TL. Keep me honest. It's ground flying. Rip. The cross typing got me there because I was like, it's flying type. It should work. No. And then it did not work.
That is a good Pokemon for your team, though.
I know. If only I had a Pokeball.
Right. And I hate this game in a way. I love it, but the one thing I dislike about it, 5 Pokeballs to start is evil.
Yeah,
Like, why 5? Why not 10?
Another Ampharos.
Wow. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so hurt.
It's just like it like came for you. This game decided to just come for your throat tonight.
You should have switched files and been like. Oh.
It's alright. It's gonna happen.
Nah.
I believe.
He'll show up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do love my Dragonite though. I just gotta see.
Yeah. I mean, Dragonite's no small potatoes.
Yeah, it got decent speed, decent special. All right, not bad. I do want to see what moves are super powerful though.
Ooh.
Oh. Alright, looks like Air Cutter has to be it.
Hey, FNH Paul, hello. Woo, we squeaked out of that one. Guys, gals, non-binary pals.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, you gotta get creative when you teach a gender class, because you have students who are like, I don't know how I would say in front of a group how to be gender inclusive. I'm like, I will brainstorm solutions for you.
Whenever I did my leadership mentoring class, I'd be like, hello Avengers, thank you for assembling today. Alright, I'm gonna let Lyra do this catching tutorial, and then I'm gonna wait for Brooke when she's good, and then we'll see what new member of the anime squad we're gonna get.
Well, yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
It'll be anime squad, DocBrooke class. Let's figure out what we got.
Thank you, Lyra, for the 5 Pokeballs. I'm gonna get out the grass.
Yeah.
And then once Brooke is all set, we'll run in.
No. Run.
I love that. The vine of that is hilarious.
Yes, it's so good.
The vine of that, and then the guy at 7-Eleven with the Slurpee and the GameCube logo loading is my absolute favorite. He just drops it.
Okay. I just like short form comedy. I'm really glad that TikTok has kind of brought back the humor of Vine, because Vine is just so good. It's so good. The move's been going okay, Sapphire. We are almost moved. We get the keys tomorrow and we start the process in full. So I'm excited.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna have like a office. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
All good stuff.
All good stuff. Keys. Yeah, exactly. The important part of living somewhere is keys. All right, let me grab this corn thing, and then I'll be ready for the grass. All right, I'm ready. Into the grass we go. Bring back Jib Jab. Oh my God, Jib Jab is something I haven't thought.
Jib Jab.
Whoa, a Rotom.
Nice.
Interesting.
Good Ghost Electric type. Love to see it. I was so bummed when Rotom wasn't a legendary. I felt like it should have been. I was like, there's no way. Come on, you gotta make Rotom a legendary. But they were like, nope.
Wait, do I not have any Pokeballs yet?
No, you'll get them like after you go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Less cool. I will still fight it. Well, no, if it's Ghost Electric, I'm just gonna leave. You speak of the old magic Jib Jab. Yeah, that's old magic.
What was Jib Jab? I don't think I've heard of that before.
It was like, if I remember it correctly, it was like rooted in Flash, and they used cutouts of people and like jaws, like their jaws, to create short form animation.
Wow.
It's also do you remember Homestar Runner? Is
yes.
Anyone in the chat? In either chat, Homestar Runner stands. People were that was like one of my first like comedy interactions on the internet. Yeah. It's homestarrunner.net. It's .com. Like deeply ingrained into my brain space. All right. I was too offline. You were too offline for that? The Star Wars rap. Or Trogdor.
Yeah.
Most people know
Yeah.
Trogdor.
I remember the Star. We got Death Star. That was my jam. The Star rap was so good.
Yeah.
I remember that. Super Videos was a really, like, not good site, because there was some stuff on it that was like, but I did like it when I was, like, in middle school and stuff.
Oh, like when you're in middle school?
Yeah.
That's, like, classic. Burninating in the countryside. Trogdor. Anyway. I have a lot of like, or like Newgrounds before it just became like really creepy.
Yeah.
And sell garbage. I remember when Newgrounds was like artistic. I don't know, like indie.
Yeah.
Maybe would be the right vibe for it.
I remember Alfie.com. I don't know if you remember. Anyone in chat remembers that from both of our chats. There was this game called like I think it was Pang or Pong, but like there was these like you were two. I don't know if like explorers, but there was like these red balls. If they hit, they would like take out your character. You could play 1 player or 2 player, but you had like this rope that would like knock it out, and then you had to eliminate all of them to complete the level. That was really good. I spent a ton of summers in the computer lab doing that.
Oh, a classic.
Yes, Turbo. There you go. Yeah, that game was good. I need that game back.
Newgrounds was a place to be for a while. It was. Also, hello, X-Men Lifts. Alright. Wow, okay. Red-haired rival guy was not happy.
Yeah, Silver, I like Silver, but he could be the worst sometimes. He has reasons, but still.
Alright. Still doing this. Let's go the short way. We need to get ourselves a Pokeball here. We gotta go make a friend.
Yeah, I'm like so nervous to see who's the first member, but hopefully, Dragonite, you don't take it out.
Yeah, hopefully you've been resisting the urge to hyper level your Dragonite.
Yeah,
You
I
were
have it
running
at
into a
level
problem
5.
with Goku.
Yeah, that Celebi was a problem. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, he was already over leveled, and
I was not too young for AOL chat rooms, Turbo. I mean, I
oh my
was too
gosh.
young, but I definitely I used them. I used them, Turbo.
Yeah, the good days of like AOL,
Back.
MySpace.
Back in ye olden times.
Yes, I remember. Had Enough by Breaking Benjamin was one of my MySpace songs.
Oh, classic.
Yes.
Classic.
Love that song.
Oh my gosh. The art of the AOL away message was truly just paramount. Like it was like, and it was always like these like hidden meanings too.
Right.
Where it was like, oh, if you had a crush on somebody, you'd use a certain song, or if you saw that they had it in their like away message, you'd quote something from a different song because like maybe they'd know.
Yeah.
Oh, it mattered so much.
I remember like top 5 and top 10s and top 20s on MySpace were a big deal. It was a big deal for peeps. I don't know why, but it just was. Like I had Tom in my top 10, and I'm like, I don't know. I've never met Tom in my life from MySpace, but he was just there.
It was just there.
Yeah.
You're just like, yo, what up?
Like, right. There was a lot of playground beef if you weren't in somebody's top 10 or top 15.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Like, friendships started and ended due to the top 5 in MySpace. AOL chat where the ASL was every third member.
Bezos?
Correct, Langry. Yes, I named him Bezos.
Saw that.
Oh, it wouldn't let me do Bezos. It won't let me
Really? Wow.
Wait, no, hold on. Hold on.
Did he buy Game Freak too?
I might have accidentally hit a prompt.
Oh.
I have to keep remembering. There's something on this particular capture card interface.
Yeah.
Bezor? No.
Yes, the drama top 10. Turbo playground beef. Yes, when I was in college. Right.
Listen, Turbo. It's okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Absolutely.
There we go. Playground beef.
So I have that feeling when someone says.
The only social media I had at all was Gaia. Gaia Online.
I remember Gaia.
Oh my god. I haven't thought of that in a long time.
Yeah, I remember that. Netscape and RuneScape together in Net Zero.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember everyone had a Net Zero CD. And I was like, what is this?
Well, it's because everyone had to access the internet with CDs.
Yeah.
And I remember a time when I had to buy hours for AOL. There was a time. And what was Gaia? Gaia Online was a Flash animation-based 2D... I would call it like a sort of MMO. It was like an MMO, but there were some like asymmetric portions to it, and you could like grind a lot of stuff out, but it was definitely geared toward like a younger population. Like you couldn't just have like free chat like you could like in WoW or something. So they were definitely, it was like a free to play, I don't know, it was like RuneScape, but not crappy 3D graphics.
Right.
But I remember a lot of RuneScape. I actually have a friend who plays RuneScape still.
Wow.
Like in a very committed way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's changed a lot from like when it was just pixels and a giant rat and spider, and that was it.
Yeah, and apparently there's like a whole economic market now that's like really quite something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's an economic market now. I was just doing some reading. Cassius Marsh is a really famous football player who's really into Magic the Gathering and Pokemon trading cards. And he just opened a shop in LA, and he was talking about how, like, the market for trading cards in the last 2 years in particular has just become astronomical.
Wow.
Like, and how much, like, when he started his shop, he had some of his personal collections, some things he bought for investment, and some of, like, he's made, like, in some cases, $10,000 in profit off of a single card. And I'm like, this is wild. This is wild. I wish I had kept my OG stuff. I had an OG Charizard at one point.
Yeah, I'm bummed out about that too.
I know if I did not get rid of it. I am sure my mom threw it away. because my mom throws away everything that is precious. She was notorious for doing that when I was a kid. She'd throw away Legos and stuff. Like, she's like one of those people who's like an anxious cleaner, but she doesn't like take the time to like look at what she's pitching. So if it's like out, it's gone. It's just gone. And I'm absolutely sure my Pokemon cards got just obliterated.
Oh
Wasted.
no.
I know, right? They're in a dumpster somewhere in Pennsylvania.
All right, first encounter. You ready?
All right.
Let's do this. Please be
Corsola.
good. Corsola, not bad. Ooh, Pupitar. All right. I'm not gonna attack it. I'm just gonna throw a Yola ball at him. Please catch it.
Rock water would be a pretty good catch for me if I could. Oh, I'm gonna murder it. Never mind.
Oh.
Gonna murder it. I did my weakest attack and I murdered it. I should have probably just thrown a Pokeball at it.
I'm gonna try one more ball, then hit it. Pupitar does have good defense. Damn. Okay, we gotta do it.
It's a fun combo. Yeah, Rock Water is actually a
That's
fun combo.
what?
Let's see.
Oh! Oh!
Alright.
Wait.
Imagine actually knowing back then that Charizard was to be hundreds of thousands, worth of thousands today.
Mhm.
I know, I would have just been cracking packs with Sigil. I would have bought nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing with my allowance except for Pokemon booster packs. You played Nation States. Ikeara, what is Nation States? Is that like a Civ, like UN, model UN simulator? That sounds good.
Oh god, I have to get my other file. Dragonite died.
Oh no!
That's okay, I made a backup.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I could just run through it. It's good to happen early.
Yeah, I'm glad it happened early. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's
Sorry
okay.
for your loss.
We'll go with the super backup.
Super backup is good. Super backup is good. That potion was totally superfluous, I guess.
So, new rule, don't name your first Pokemon Goku. Because...
Yeah, apparently. It's cursed. It's cursed.
Yes.
You know what? You should name him Piccolo, because Piccolo is the superior daddy.
True, but Piccolo ain't saved no universe.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. He's just, I don't know, doing his duty to Goku's son.
No, I love Goku, but he is a trash father. Like, the fact he saw Goten at, like, age, what, 6? It was just like, yeah, I just died, and I came back, and I'm like, here, I'm here. I'm like, buddy. That's not how parenting works, man. That's alright.
When I was a child, we used to read encyclopedias like all of the cool kids. TL, I feel like you're lying to me. I cannot imagine a tiny
Encyclopedias?
TL and a tiny TL sitting down and being like, "Oh yes, sir. I do in fact enjoy reading the encyclopedia." Like no, I'm sorry. I'm calling shenanigans there.
Yeah.
Cause I was a big old nerd and even I didn't do that.
I did have a
You're
periodic
not
table.
joking? You really
Really?
read it?
Wow.
Wow. All right, TL. All right. I will sit in my humble pie then.
See, I'm a big chemistry and like biology nerd, so I had the periodic table in my room. Cause I was like, I told my mom, I was like, oh, I want it. So my science teacher, I was one of his favorites. He was like, oh, I have a spare one, and just gave it to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I was like the person I was a kid who was really obsessed with space and really obsessed with history. So I had like a lot of space, moon, NASA stuff, and then I also had a lot of like random stuff about mostly European history and things like that. Okay, so nation states, everyone on the site describes their fake nations, and it's an algorithmic event generator that affects your nation. It's all text-based. Oh, so it's like a text-based, like, Discord simulator. Wild.
So I got a Combuskin.
A Combuskin?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have
Okay, you're about ready to play. You're ready to play now.
the perfect name for it.
Okay.
So, no spoilers for a certain anime, but Kaijuro, and I'm not gonna react to it, just Kaijuro. That's it.
Hydra.
Yeah. Yep.
You wanted to be a marine biologist, TL? Very cool.
In honor of
What was oh,
go
sorry,
ahead. No, go
sorry,
ahead.
Anime, go ahead.
No, you sure?
Go for it.
I was like in honor of one of my favorite Demon Slayer characters. No.
We love ourselves some Tanjiro.
Yes.
I just got fire punched by a Diglett. I am confused.
I believe in Emma Reap though.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, Big Slice Gaming thing. What is up? I hope you're doing well. You want to be a marine biologist, TL? That's pretty cool.
Ooh.
What was your like childhood dream job? Like, what was your first childhood dream job? My first childhood dream job was I wanted to be a zoologist. That's what I really wanted to do. And then I progressed to being an astronaut until I found out I had to do like a lot of math. And then I was like, no, thank you.
My mom wanted me to be a doctor, and like I was like, she's close but not there. I wanted to be like a scientist at first.
Okay.
But the medicine route, I was like, well, I don't like blood, so that's not gonna work. And then I was like, scientist, I don't know. So I really want to be a teacher.
Oh, okay. That's what you want to do. You want to teach? That's awesome. Because you're getting to teach soon, right?
Yeah, I wanted to teach for a while, but I'm trying to teach a first year seminar. So I've been in the works for that, and it's basically about like finding yourself in college and like motivation and all that. So I'm working on that, and then I'm in the waiting list to teach leadership skills.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I knew you were on the waiting list for that one class because we had chatted about it before. What on earth is an ornithologist, Winsigil? Is that a bird person?
I thought a bird person from Rick and Morty.
Exactly.
One of my favorite characters.
Have you been enjoying the new season?
It's really good. I watched the new episode because I missed it last night, so I watched it during lunch today. And I missed the first one and I watched it. I caught like the last 10 minutes of the first one. Watched it over today and then watched the second one. It's really good.
Good. I haven't caught up yet, but that was a show I didn't really want to watch for a long time because the fandom around the show can sometimes be like really creepy.
Oh yeah.
But I finally, Lavender Lawyer was like, you would really like it because you're smart and they make really smart jokes. And I was like, well, that's flattery. Flattery will get you everywhere. And so I sat down and watched it and was like, oh, this is actually pretty smart. I am enjoying this.
What season are you on?
I'm caught up until the new stuff, so I haven't seen the most recent two episodes.
Gotcha.
Oh, Rotom is my first one in this area.
That's awesome.
All right. We got a knot. Oh wait, no, I lied. It would be Diglett still. Never mind.
Oh no.
Never mind. It's all right. It's all right.
We'll come back.
You know what? We're not gonna hate on the Diglett.
Yeah.
Although this is not the typing I really need for this. This shit.
My favorite Rick and Morty episode is the one where they go to the cat planet. Don't tell me I'm running into... What is this? Is this a Lugia?
You get a Lugia? What?
Yeah. I don't want to fight it, and I can't. I don't have Pokeballs yet, so I'm just gonna run. But I do love his theme.
Wow.
I kind of don't want to run into it because I don't think my Combuskin will be able to fight it and catch it. So hopefully that's not my first encounter, but it is nice to see it. Yeah.
This is wild. You have uncanny luck for acquiring these legendaries or running these legendaries. I don't think I've run into a legendary yet.
I'm hoping that Dragonite, like, you know, from his little dragon grave, helped me out.
Yeah, exactly. Your favorite Rick and Morty episode is the interdimensional
yes!
Cable episodes?
Those are funny.
Those are good.
Those are really good.
Those are very good. You had no idea what you actually want to do until you got a real job, Winston. That's very fair. I had no idea what I wanted to do until I was working in marketing and realized that I definitely didn't want to do that. And then I went and worked in corporate America in finance for a while and was like, oh no, I don't want to do that either. And then I was like, oh, teaching seems good. Really what I learned is that I just wanted to make a difference in people's lives. So like, corporate America is not a great fit for me. I will be in public service in some fashion. Like, I may go into government work. I may keep teaching. Like, a lot of it will depend on people like are hiring for teachers and what have you. But I learned that like I'm not good at like for-profit enterprises. I struggle with that. I don't have enough of like a cutthroat mentality to like screw over other people.
Yeah, me either.
I want to make people that it's all right. You know, us July Leos born on the 27th. We're just like special people.
Like I was the type of person. My teachers loved me, but I always bailed the other students out because if they didn't have pencils, I bought like 50 to school. And they would get in trouble, get written up. So I was like, don't say anything, just take the pencil. Like, it's all good, keep it. Just keep it for the rest of the day, don't lose it. But I didn't want people to get in trouble, because you never know what anyone's going through, so.
Same. I was the same way. My dad always it's like almost embarrassing. My dad always likes to tell this story about there was this time in elementary school where I apparently kept running out of lunch money, and my parents thought like I was like obsessively eating or doing something, and because the school kept calling them and being like, you need to refill Brooke's lunch balance, and so my dad was finally like we haven't seen like a significant change in her appetite at home, like what's going on? So it turns out, I guess the lunch ladies figured out that I had been buying lunch for like 5 or 6 kids who didn't have lunches.
Oh, wow.
And I had just been doing that for like months. I have no memory of this. I must have been like 7. And like, I'm sure for me, I was like, this money isn't real. But like, I was the same way. I always had gum. I always had like granola bars. I always had stuff on me. And I was like, yeah, sure, you can have it.
Right.
Because like, I don't know what you're going through. It's fine. Thank you for the lurk. We always appreciate lurkers.
Welcome to the lurkers. Yeah, I remember. So I'm not from the South, but I say ma'am a lot just because I was raised that way. So I said that to the teachers, and they would look at my shirt and they were like, "Are you sure you're from this high school?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" They were like, "Are you absolutely sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been here for 2 years. What's going on?" They were like, "Cause we run into a lot of students. They're not as polite as you." So it was really funny because I met my mentor and I thought she was no way. What I run into this time? This is an Entei, and I'm not catching it because I can't catch it. But why? Yeah. I also ran in. Okay. Got it. All right. Let's see what else we run into. I have no idea at this point. Hopefully something good. A Charmeleon. Well, that kind of works.
Charmeleon? That's not terrible.
Yeah, it's my favorite. So I'm not mad at it, but I can't catch it, unfortunately.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
The Digley's named after Langry. That's perfect. That's so perfect. I love it.
I was like, who hasn't had a Pokemon yet? And I was like, Langry hasn't had a Pokemon yet. I can see Langry being the person who would be the Diglett who randomly has Fire Punch. That seems on brand.
Also, if I don't run into an Ampharos today, I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm gonna be mad for you.
Yeah.
Because I ran into like 4, and I've had to brutally murder all of them.
That's fine.
Oh, 5. I have to do like an Ampharos count now. Hey, Momo, you can't get into that box because it's taped. That's why it's taped. He's like, I don't believe you, mother.
Yeah.
So you said that you're like the cat person. Do you have a pet?
I don't, but I really want one. Actually want 2 cats, and I want to name them Sonic and Tails.
Yes. Yes. Get a bonded pair. Yes.
Yeah.
Do it.
And how I thought is, if I'm gonna have them race for like a treat, and whoever wins 2 out of 3 will be Sonic. And that'll be like how I do it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It has nothing to do with aesthetics.
No.
It has nothing to do with personality. It's like literally who's the fastest.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. And I see that hydrate. I'm drinking seltzer, so that's sort of
Ooh,
hydrating.
nice. Alright, Entei, I gotta go, brother. Cannot hang out with you today.
You can't hang out with Entei? That's fair. What is this? What is clan?
Alright, we're good to go.
A water move.
Let's do this fire type.
Oh, that sounds... Let's... Alright, let's...
Okay, Clank's pretty good at the start.
Yeah, well, just if anything, just to have a water move is not a bad idea. I'm just trying to figure out what... I think I might do both. I don't love recoil in Nuzlocks.
Yeah.
Just because that can really come back to bite you in the Easter.
Oh yeah, well,
I usually just get rid of recoil moves.
So I lost the rival fight, not proud of that. Thank goodness that doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm glad that does not count. And listen, Listen, this Monday's been tough to you, but I know you.
Yes.
You are someone who perseveres.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
We can all learn from Jack class. You can all persevere.
Yes.
All right.
I need also my baseball team to persevere. It's been a rough weekend for them too.
No, I said nothing of the sort.
No, it's okay.
That is not what
I'll
I said.
bring it up.
I said nothing.
I know people didn't want
about
to.
The Yankees persevere.
But I'll bring it up.
They've got wallets, don't they?
Yeah. Well, $212 million in fourth place. I can't explain it.
Listen, sometimes that's just the way it is.
Not with the Yankees.
It's like always the funny. Well, fair. I forget this is new to you.
Yes.
As someone who traditionally, except for my baseball team, knows nothing but pain and misery because I cheer for Cleveland teams. Usually, let me tell you, money gets you jack doodle sometimes.
Yeah.
Just absolute jack doodle.
You're right. I went on like a rant yesterday because I was watching the Dodgers game because it was on like ESPN. I'm like, all right, I'll keep watching it. And I looked at their team like they're having fun. They're having a lot of fun. We're not having fun.
Oh, Langry just got wiped. Oh,
No!
Langry, I'm so sorry. You were the first among us to fall.
Langry.
Oh no. I didn't realize that would be. I thought he was ground. Down goes Langry almost immediately. Why you kill me, Doc? I'm sorry, Langry. I didn't mean to. It was an accident, I swear.
We'll get you back, Langry.
This Langry is expired. Yeah, the Diglett with Steel Super Glass Cannon. I've learned, I suppose. Youngster Mikey. Well, here's a Diglett. Watch him wipe me somehow. Hey, buddy, you ate your food. You're fine.
Aw.
Momo's like,
Oh, Momo.
no. Momo's like, no. I could always eat more meat.
Momo's like, I'm ready for second lunch.
Oh no. Oh no.
Whoop.
Ice, this is a problem.
Now you got this.
Oh. Buddy. Okay, paralyze is good.
Lyra's Meryl had Dragon Rush. It's a hell of a tutorial.
I got super lucky because Clamp absolutely needed to happen in order for me to do any damage to anyone in this fight.
Yeah.
Winston, this could have been very bad. I could have been in deep water there.
2, 3. Hey.
Alright. I'm gonna avoid every fight.
Alright, we got Pokeballs. Let's see what this first encounter is. Please be something good. Alright. Take 2. No way. A Celebi.
What'd you run into? Oh my god, what?
Goku? Goku getting a Pokeball, please. I can't do damage to it. I hate this. I hate it, because I can't. Oh no. We're good.
Did you murder it?
No, it almost killed me.
It?
Wait.
Oh, it almost killed
Yeah,
you.
we're good though. Because I'm gonna burn it.
Hey, Pants, how you doing, friend?
Pants!
Pants.
Alright, Willow
Yeah,
Wish.
I don't know, because I set my stuff on the same settings as you, and you hit legendaries like it's going out of style. Flaffy was my first one in the new area. You're killing me, game.
Wow, they gave you the whole line?
They gave me the whole line, but the problem is that now I just have like a bunch of electric Pokemon.
I should wait. I should throw a ball at it. And hope.
This game literally wants to have a sheep and nothing else.
2.
Correct.
Damn!
Correct.
Come on, Celebi. If I get Goku back, how cool would that be?
That would be impressive.
He'll be on training
meanwhile,
wheels.
I've got nothing but sheep.
2.
I've got sheep for days. Yeah, let's nickname the Fluffy. It's who shall I name? Who is also sheep-like? You know what? We'll name this one after Sapphire.
Let's go. 1, 2.
Sapphire hasn't had one yet.
2. Celebi, come on. Why do you know Luster Purge?
Oh, nice.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We're live. We're fine. Alright. This is live Pokeball. Heart of the cards. Don't fail me. Come on. 1.
Fire sheep-like. We
2.
heard it here from-
2. No, Celebi. Come on, friend. We gotta take it out. That's alright. Wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't meant to be.
That's
It
okay.
Happens. It
That's
happens,
alright.
unfortunately.
It's a tough battle, though.
Oh no.
Alright, well, the other one was a Kakuna, so thank goodness. That wasn't the case.
Yeah, a Kakuna isn't exactly what you're hoping for there. Alright,
Right.
let's check the map here real quick. I gotta make sure I'm pathing right. Okay, yeah.
Hey, Def Epic.
You woke up with an old man cat trying to lay on your face. That's the thing about cats. They will try to kill you.
Mm-hmm. I saw this man kill a Celebi. Yeah. Nuzlocks. I gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
How's it going, Def Epic Gamer? How are ya? Oh, Dotrio, not bad. Okay. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna just heal up and get Pokeballs and hopefully get a new member of the team.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I gotta go catch a new Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then I've got it because I have a Flaffy and a Mareep. And then oh hold on. We gotta RIP our first boy here.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we gotta go find Taps on YouTube.
True ain't worth it. Yeah, I can't catch it anyway.
Alright. Boot up the PC, someone's oh, no, that's not what I told you to do.
Momo!
We're gonna boot up someone's PC. Pause it, Pokemon. Alright, everyone. Time for a moment of silence. Langry, you served the team well. Thank you. Thank you and goodbye. And then we hit release.
Love you, Langry. I was doing the scout salute
R.I.P.
of Attack on Titan
R.I.P.
during that.
You just love to see this cattail sweep by. Yeah, Johnson. It's one of those things where I love my boy, but he really likes to hang out. And now that everything's shifted in my desk space because of the move, he's like, oh, look at all these new hidey holes I have that are perfect for harassing you during your stream.
So we ran into Charmeleon,
Oh, okay.
who I hope I
Chameleon's
catch,
good.
because I have a
I
perfect
hope
nickname
you
for it,
catch him.
and I hope I get him.
Turbo, you did miss Langry getting Riggedy Rex. That's what you missed.
Ooh,
Right, it's time to
It's
go
time to
find
heal. Time to heal.
Find a new Pokemons. Also, you missed the fact that the game only wants to give me sheep, and the game only wants to give Jack legendary.
Yeah, and apparently fire types. Oh, catch it? That's the plan, Def Gamer. That's the plan. I need some grass types. I will never need a grass type, but I would like one.
Ouch! 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 Coming for my favorite type here, boy.
Oh, you like grass?
Ouch!
Uh,
I do. I'm a sucker for a good grass type.
yeah. I mean, it's cool. I like some grass types, like Rowlet and Bulbasaur and Charmeleon. Are you kidding me? I got 13 Pokeballs, but we ain't going nowhere.
We're gonna do Shockwave.
Ooh, Whiscash.
Oh no, it's groundwater again?
Yeah, it's groundwater.
Oh my god. Alright, enough of this. I'm just gonna
That's
throw
almost
balls
Hyper
at it.
Voice, which is a little
I'm
scary.
just gonna throw balls at it. Johnson, this is from a special capture card. But I
Yes.
can always DM you what you would like to know if you were also interested in how
Yeah!
you can play this.
We got him.
Oh no, this crash is about to... Oh no. I'm in trouble.
Ooh. You got
I'm
this.
just gonna have to run. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch it. Shoot.
Not exactly. But I'm gonna name you Charmeleon. You will be named Shoto. After my boy. Actually, I could name him Todoroki, but
Oh, this
Yeah.
is gonna be...
let's go Todoroki.
This is gonna be tough. I gotta run because he's gonna murder me if I don't.
Oh,
Oh, I
no.
can't escape.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
Oh no, enemy.
Wait, I died.
Yeah, you died. You got riggedy wrecked.
Oh,
It wouldn't let me run.
no. Oh, this game.
This game. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I might be also
Next us
resetting
Pokemon,
here. This has been some rough chuckles.
Yeah.
For Doc and anime here right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's just killing everyone. And
Are you
you're
kidding
not
me?
Wrong.
Are you What did I run into this time? Entei, I can't catch you, friend. You keep showing up.
What is your deal with
I
these
can't
things?
catch you. I do need to level up though, like ASAP. Yeah, water types would be bad, which is why I'm trying to get an electric type or just something. But I can't catch you, friend. Sorry.
Oh man, this is rough.
All my
chuckles.
homies hate Whiscash.
Yeah. Oh, Whiscash just wrecked me. All right. Sorry, anime hero.
okay.
I'm gonna have to. Goodbye, Mareep.
It's alright. I gotta go. My planet needs me. Sorry, y'all.
Gotta go. My planet needs me.
It reminds me of The Simpsons, the whole Poochie character, which was hilarious, by the way. Alright, so that's my counter on this route, Route 30, so we're good to just keep battling.
Goodbye, anime
on.
hero. You served us very shortly, but very well.
Yes.
Oh, killing me.
Alright. I'm guaranteed.
Wow, I
Entei?
have one Pokemon. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Entei, I gotta
This-
go, brother.
This is the most worst start I have ever had in a Nuzlocke.
Did you
Where-
get the counter in Dark Cave?
I did not.
You can
which
go
is
do
about
that.
which is about where I'm about to go. 'cause,
Yeah.
I am literally too weak to do anything else in the game right now. Hey, Prosperous Sparks, how are you doing tonight? I am murdering apparently all of my friends.
Mawil's there. I like Mawile. Mawil's cool. It gets better in the later games when it becomes fairy type, but I like it. Don't necessarily want it on an anime squad, but I like it. Okay, what is
gotta get
both
some
of your
levels.
movesets? Okay, that's not bad. It's pretty clean. Ooh. Really good. Okay,
You do that
you're
too,
gonna
but
be
normally in
destructive.
XCOM. I know that feeling.
Just kill anything? I mean, I'll level up a little bit, but not too much. Because, again, we still want to catch, like... My problem last time, I had a Celebi that was taking out everybody.
Yeah, I mean, by taking out everybody, you mean like absolutely
Yeah.
annihilating them off the face of the earth.
Like, it was just,
Wow.
oh, you want me to kill instead of catch? And I'm like, no. But it was like,
Oh,
alright.
hello! Hello, Death Gamer Epic.
Hey,
Thanks
Death
for
Gamer.
saying hello in my chat as well from Anime Squad. Always appreciate it when the Anime Squad comes by to say hi.
Yes. Let me,
This is going
This'll
to be
heal
a
one more
very
time.
arousing war of attrition here. And then it made me run. Cool, 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 cool.
Oh. Oh. That's the worst.
That's alright. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Enemy here doesn't really have Pokemon to fight. It's fair.
Thank you, Def.
I hear you, Def.
Thank you so much. I vote in confidence. I appreciate it. I see how it is.
What can I say, you know?
Here's the thing. Just like any anime hero, you gotta build it up. Like, they start off bad.
Fair,
And then you get the
fair.
redemption
you get, like,
arc.
a training montage.
Right.
I'm mostly just really still reeling from the fact that the whiplash killed you. I couldn't catch it, and now I'm just broke and a joke with no Pokemon. What are you gonna do?
We got this, Def. We got this.
We're gonna try.
Yeah.
We're gonna try. I just feel like you and I are playing two completely different Nuzlocke experiences. I'm running around with a bunch of sheep who are dying, and you're like, oh, another Entei I can't catch.
Yeah. That and every fire type in the book.
And I keep getting types now that I literally can't do any damage against. Cool. This bodes well.
Yeah, I'm good, Def. We got it. We got this. Oh, I didn't mean to do our marathon. Well, that's fine. Honestly, I'm trying Iron Tail. Not gonna do too much, but we'll be alright. Alright, sounds good, Def. Thanks.
I swear, if this Flappy kills me too, I'm gonna be salty.
We had a close one just now. Anytime you get the 5 HP is not fun.
No, anytime you're hearing the ding 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 ding, you're like, nope, this is bad. This is going much worse than I anticipated.
Definitely. Alright, we gotta level
Playing
up.
a little fast. We're playing a little fast and loose right now, but it's a vice grip war.
Ooh.
Ooh, that Zen headbutt might do it. I might be in trouble.
Oh.
Oh Lord! Oh, 2 HP. 2 HP. I don't like that feeling at all. Oh.
That was close.
Whew. Every cheek was clenched. That was not great. Yeah, go Poke you. Yes, Sapphire. You are known for your endurance. Oh yes, I will teach you Thunder Punch.
Alright. To any Mareeps in my Nuzlocke, I need you to show yourselves.
Listen, I just had a multitude of sheep, man. Like, if you wanted a sheep, I wish we could trade.
We gotta
I would
switch.
literally take almost anything you have gotten over the fact that I've met like 8 sheep. So many sheep. And don't get me wrong, your sheep boys are great. Like, I'm not hating on your fave,
Nah.
but like, your girl has one. Your girl could use some.
Yeah.
Yes, Langry, it has been a rough time. Y'all know what I meant, but that's just... Oh, listen, that's
all
what she
good.
said below it. It lives in infamy. I need to get the official one from the What's Good Games ladies.
That was always my favorite. Whenever like, whether it was mostly Britt holding it up, which made me laugh.
100%. And Andrea always has like this very particular face for when she's like saying it, where she's like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, we're good.
Oh my gosh.
When it gets a water type and survive, see? Def, I told you it'd be fine. We got this.
Oh, I don't know what Endure is, but I don't like that.
I mean, it helps you stay like with 1 hit point if you need it, but depends on your moveset. I kind of don't really use it.
Yeah, someone else was using it against me, and I was filled with fear.
Right. Masquerain, I don't know how I feel about this. At all.
Oh wow.
I'm
This
guessing
is
Flare Blitz?
Style. This style is.
Oh yeah, it does that.
It's just, I know, but it's so funny because it didn't add to me at all the first time I ran it. But there's something about this randomized setup that is just.
Oh,
not
I
good.
did it again.
Yeah, I did it again. Oh, another electric type. Stop giving me electric types. Game.
Whoa! Not only electric type, but a really good one too.
Yeah, I mean, a good electric type, but stop giving me electric types. I need other types, please.
We should. I really wish we could trade. Like, just getting out link cables and be like, "Hey, I'll take this
The
for that."
classic. The classic. Ugh.
Oh, all right. I got another encounter.
Doc's using a Pokeball. Let's see.
Please be
I
something
just gotta
good.
hope this Pokeball works. Come on, give it to me. No.
Please be something good. Please be something I need. Please be awesome. In that order.
All right, I gotta heal.
What we got?
Because we've learned that sometimes we can't run.
Are you kidding me? I'm on Inferno? I can't have all these fire types.
Langry, I see what you did there.
Something's
I
gotta
see what you
give.
did there. That pun hurt me.
That was well done. Well, I got every fire type, so the theme of this is I'm getting every fire type, and Brooke is getting every electric type.
Oh, you missed the BAP. Oh, I think I just wiped. Oh no. Okay.
One.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
Inferno.
I did probably just miss it, Langry. This is such a rough Chuckles time.
Come on, buddy. One. I could probably do one more Ember. Because he resisted.
Come on, give it to me.
Yeah, that's fine. Never mind. He died. Which actually, you know what? Was a good thing. Because I don't need another fire type. Like, at all. That's fine.
Lower some of its damage. Okay, thank God. Don't actually.
Yeah, we honestly didn't need it for the team. As cool as it would have been.
Come on.
And Combi was next? Thank God I didn't catch that. Combi?
Come on! Just give me the Pokemon! I'm. Screams into the void. You are paralyzed. You're within an inch of your life, sir. Get in the Pokeball.
2 left.
Stay in the Pokeball.
Crossing our fingers, chat.
Oh my God.
Oh. Yay! There you go.
That was so frustrating.
Okay, what's this encounter?
The only person I know who is that stubborn is Lavender Lake.
Yeah, we'll do this. Dunsparce is alright. I'm not mad at it. Oh. Oh. Oh, hell no. Okay, switch. Switch time.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to save.
What?
And then hopefully
What?
find my file again.
Whirlwind?
What legendary did you find?
No, I
Or wait,
found a
no, that's
Dunsparce to hit Whirlwind.
Oh no.
Man. That's fine. Honestly, I'm not too upset with the 2 I got, but I did want that Monferno. Personally.
That's not what you want to see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Alright.
Centiquil, are you serious?
Try restarting here. Alright.
Why am I getting every fire starter? Well, I can't
It's so funny that our
Oh my God.
our games are running along
No.
typing.
No. No Centiquil. No! He took out Charmeleon. I forgot to switch.
I desperately need to go heal.
Why didn't I switch?
Whoa, 112 degrees today, Pants? That's wild. That is not what the Pacific Northwest is made for, even a little bit. We gotta go heal. Stay safe. Hopefully you have air conditioning in your home. I know a lot of homes in the Pacific Northwest don't always have central air or have air conditioning, so I hope you do.
Yeah.
Because that's mad hot. I have been some very hot places in the country, but the first summer I lived in Seattle, we had a pretty serious heat wave, and it was like 98 to like 102.
Oh, wow.
And that is the hottest I've ever been in my whole life because nowhere has central air where I was, and so it was just like you would just swelter, and you would call up the Home Depot, and they would be like, and they would answer the phone with, "We are out of all home fans and air conditioning units. How can we help you today?" Like that's how they had to start.
Wow.
The call, because it went on for weeks. It was rough.
Yeah.
No infrastructure.
Sorry, Charmeleon. Next time, buddy.
You tried.
Yeah, I had to let him go. That's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Callie, you should play some Pokemon.
You should.
What is a swamp cooler, Langry? That sounds
Yeah.
sus.
Sounds interesting.
Aw.
32.
You
yeah.
look cute and like you might murder me.
Ooh, a Manaphy. Oh my god! Hi, Darkrai. How's it going? How are you? How's it going, bud? I have to hope I catch this. Don't know its catch rate.
It's true, I did get a legendary, but
We have 8 Pokeballs, man. He's not gonna move, is he?
I'm just trying to figure out what to do because I know I've definitely count. This is probably gonna kill me in one shot. I think I just gotta run. Oh, I can't escape.
Uh-oh.
Let's recover them.
Oh my god. Darkrai getting the ball, man.
Alright. I'm just hemorrhaging resources. Trying to keep.
He's not even remotely gonna get in. I don't even know Darkrai's catch rate. Which bums me out. I should know it.
This day, the only Pokemon games I've played are the card game and Pokemon Go. Really?
Ooh.
Oh, here's a Crow Call. That would have been cool. And you barely
Ooh.
played the card game. Did you keep the cards though, Langry? Because I'm telling you, we were talking about it earlier. There's some money in those cards.
Yeah. Market has gone up. Come on. Come on, Darkrai. One. Just one shake. How's this? What's your
I really
root?
desperately need to get some levels on someone so I have someone we're actually fighting.
Come on, buddy.
Ooh.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Double level. Okay. That was good for us.
One, two, three. Come on. Oh my gosh, why? It was so close. He can make it. I know he can. Don't faint. 1 HP, please. I got 1 Pokeball in a dream. 2 Pokeballs in a dream, but it doesn't matter. Come on. 1 HP. 1 HP. 1. No! It wasn't meant to be. Well. There we go. Alright, chat.
Oh no, charge beam.
Need your energy for that. That Darkrai, we almost had it. It was 1 shake away. That would have been awesome.
You hate the 2 shake teas.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I only have 1 Pokeball. Well, actually, there's a battle I can do to get some money. So I'll do that real quick.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've had to use so many resources to try to just stay alive. I'm now very, very, very broke.
Like, I can't be sad with a combustion, but I had a chance at a dark ride. It was awesome.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I have, I guess, just electric type Pokemon. I'm gonna become the new electric trainer. It's positively shocking.
We should do that.
I'll punch you until it hurts. TRTZ.
I have like fire type Pokemon, so I have to think of like burn puns and all that.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna light up your world.
Alright, Conjuro, I got you, buddy. I don't want you to get too overpowered, because then we run into the Goku situation. That was not fun.
Nah, because then you can't catch anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're busy murdering everything.
I think level 12 is a good balance.
So many...
Nakazuka, we're good. Alright, we're living. Alright, this bug catcher has a really good team, actually. Like a Matang, a Skunk Tank, not bad. Alright, Vileplume. Double kick? No, it's weaker than everything else. Although, wait. I mean, I like Flare Blitz. It does do damage. Super powerful. Ember's good, but then I can use Flare Bits. Double Kick will help me out, so I'm just going to do that. It gives me a fighting type move. It's kind of weak. So I kind of need that right now in my life. And I got a Pokeball. Thank you, game. The game knew.
I'm tired of running into all these electric type Pokemon.
Oh my gosh.
Paralyzing me.
Yeah, they're the worst at that.
Stop it. Stop it.
Hello, Monferno. Good to see you again, friend. Unfortunately, you can't join the team, but it is nice to see you. Alright, I gotta sell something.
Whoop. Momo, you cool? You cool, buddy? Okay.
He's like, I want to join the Nuzlocke too.
Yeah, he's like, I am the Nuzlocke. No, no.
Alright, I have no idea what the cash situation is looking like. But we should be alright. $56. Great. If I sell a potion, I can sell one. Alright, 3 Pokeballs in a dream. Let's do this. Alright, Sprout Tower. What encounter do you have for me? Preferably not a legendary.
Wow.
You all good?
Alright. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out like when I should take this to the fight. Getting wiped so early with so many different types, I'm just like, should I fight someone? I'm gonna try fighting someone. This could be very foolish.
A Skiploom. Sure.
4. That's so many.
Sea Flare. Alright, cool.
Ooh, okay. At least it seems like they're all low tags, which might be helpful.
There you go. Oh, well, Skiploom's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, we run into the Goku situation. That's okay. It's not okay, but it'll be alright.
Okay, Loud Lawyer managed to survive. I just need you to do some Thunder Laugh. Come on, what is up with Thunder not doing Thunder things?
Yeah, Thunder's accuracy is very not good, which sucks.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try one more time. Okay, wow.
Holocaust would be a good band name.
I'm gonna have to just pull Flap out because I'm just gonna get wiped. Oops, All Colts would be a great band name. It would be a great band name. That just seems like the kind of band name that would troll all of the moms who are like, if you play the album of Taylor Swift backwards, it's actually her brainwashing everybody to getting, you know, abortions or something wild like that. It's like, no, no, that's not happening.
Right?
That's not happening. But okay. I saw it on Fox News.
Oh,
No, stop.
Yeah.
No.
I had a roommate who played that and then left every time he did.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta go. Got stuff to do.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah. Alright, I'm fighting Zapdos.
Oh. I just got smacked with smelling salts. That's a first.
Okay, that move is weird. I can't explain it. It's just, it looks weird. It is weird.
I'm also just confused because if the whole point is smelling salts, why is it smacking me in the face?
I don't know. Game Freak was just like, yeah, it works. It doesn't.
Yeah, this is on ground. Momo, you've already eaten your meat for the day. Why are you being so insistent? It's because you want me to pay attention to you. But I'm playing games with my friends. He doesn't care.
Aw.
He says, I am Arch Friend. I am Momo. Alright, say hello to all of your internet friends.
Momo!
You get a free moment. And then
Aww.
he's immediately like, no, you're paying attention to me now. I don't want to.
He was out. He's like, camera shy.
Exactly. Well, that's all a lie. Because he loves being on the camera when I'm talking to it, don't you, buddy? Yeah, you do. You do. TL says hello, Momo. He wants me to specifically say that, and I hear it as too. Smelling salts will knock you out of paralysis and sleep and do bonus damage if it does. Okay, so that's why they named it what they did then, because it's like how smelling salts are supposed to work.
Yeah.
Because, oh god, the cat butt face is extreme. That makes more sense now. Keep fighting all these electric Pokemon, and I'm sad I don't have a ground Pokemon anymore to, like, you know, handle it.
I need something. Oh, I'm going to get to Cloister, but we'll be fine. I do need something on the team to, like, help out.
What is happening here? What is your voice? You're just, like, Chaos Boy right now.
The minion.
Alright, we're gonna wreck this Flaffy. There could be only one. Right, now you're starting to mess with the camera. Now you have to go.
Alright, why am I fighting a This is evil game. It's gonna bring me a Charizard like that after I lost my Charmeleon by accident.
Alright, level 10. We're getting some levels. Whoa! You can like modify it, Sapphire. That's cool. Alright. What move? I don't know what move it told me I was getting. Oh,
potion?
Spark.
Spark's a good one.
Yeah, Spark is good.
Alright, I think Conjure will be alright.
Weak.
He'll make it.
I'll do it other than Thunder Wave. P8. 8. Don't go.
Alright, Rotom.
Alright.
I actually want a Rotom on my team.
We're gonna move. Oh, nope, just paralysis. Wake up, slap is the same thing for sleep. Oh, okay, so smelling salts is paralysis.
Yeah, Wake Up Slap is a decent move.
Modified emote. Oh, that's cool, Sapphire. That it does it for the. Because I haven't seen that modification
Actually, I'm curious what
I guess we
encounter.
should go back
A
and-
Feraligatr, man! How perfect would that have been? I'm so
yeah, that
bummed.
was good for you. Alright.
Two awesome starters.
Lafayette. I'm probably. I'm like.
Yeah.
I got something.
Fluffy got this. I believe.
Fluffy got this, exactly.
There we go.
Wait, do I have Pokeballs? That's the other. That's
That
the
was
other
me.
Do I have? Because I lost a bunch trying to catch Lavender Lawyer, and let me tell you, while worth it, that was a lot of Pokeballs.
Yeah, it's always the worst one. Like, you have a good encounter, but you look at your Pokeball situation and go, uh-oh.
Exactly, and then like, especially because you're so hard up for cash, like I can afford one Pokeball.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad.
Yeah, I have $56 to my name.
Literally can't. Yeah, I have $88 for one exactly. Is there anything I can sell? Have I been given anything yet in this world that I could liquidate into assets? No. I am, in fact, as they say, broke.
You could sell, like, one of the heals if you don't want to keep it. Like, maybe just keep an emergency one.
I don't know. I've been getting so burned on stuff. I'm not doing it.
That's true.
I know what would happen. I would say, yeah, that seems like a good idea, and then I would immediately get into a situation in which I am just screwed.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna have to do it with 2 balls and hope for the best.
All right, I gotta, yeah, let me heal up. I gotta be careful with my potion situation too. I forgot about that. So I'm like, yeah, let's just YOLO with the potions. I probably shouldn't.
Inflation is impacting the Pokeball market, Dark Tiger. How you doing, my friend? All right. I don't want to like kill it immediately. Please don't die immediately. Oh no, earthquake though.
Oh.
That's not great.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the level differential helped me there.
There you go.
I think that's low enough health. We're gonna go for it.
Yeah, my guy's a level 7 Fion. Good catch, buddy. That's awesome.
Dang it.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Ooh, the paralysis probably helped. All right, class. This is the last Pokeball. Fingers crossed. All right, everyone. Let's get some good vibes happening in the chat. Let's go. And some board painter. I am a Chimchar preference.
Yes. Good to know.
That is my preference. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in there. Stay there. No!
Oh, not on the third shake. That's some evil. That is some evil Pokemon. Why?
I am out, and
let me fix this.
This has been such a rough. That means I can't catch anything. I literally.
I'm in the same boat.
Anything.
I can't catch anything to the cave.
Thanks for stopping by, Sunboard Painter. Oh my god, I have 2 Pokemon to do the entire first gym with.
I have 1.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I got a level 17 Combuskin. That's a little overpowered.
I know that you're just like, it's just murdering everything. I'm like really scared. I don't think I want to level Lavender Lawyer much because I'm gonna need something to catch other things.
I'm not gonna lie, a part of me is hoping I wipe.
Yeah. I know, right?
A part of me's like, alright.
Do I just like throw myself into the fire here? Yikes.
Alright, Combuskin in a dream, y'all.
Pepperoni.
You know how tough Heart Gold is in Nuzlocke?
That's right, I can't. Man. These have been some really tough Nuzlockes.
Yeah.
I'm actually salty because last Nuzlocke for me, I had some good Pokemon. Like I had a
Same.
good, well-balanced team going. I'm so mad that my file went. Yikes.
It's all good.
That's all right. It's all right. The struggle is why we're here, man.
Yeah.
This is why we.
And it's the fun of it too, you know. It makes it go like it makes it interesting.
Okay. It does. It does. You wouldn't know. You're being such a troll, Turbo.
Yeah.
All your homies hate Goldeen. We know. We know.
Alright, so first gym. Literally anything that could take out this combustion, it's over. But maybe they got a team of Weedles.
Do you have the trainers? Do you have the trainers randomized?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you really
This might be a chat. I mean, I'm higher level than it.
TL, so you should do it. You should do a Heart Gold Soul Silver one. You can join in on the parties.
Yeah, definitely. Level 18. Keeper Abe, okay. Not bad. So I think we got first gym, crossing our fingers down pack. Hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully. Oop.
Alright. You ever met anyone on this beautiful earth that would stand Goldeen? Yeah, it's because Goldeen is a murderer.
Yeah.
Dart Tagger. An absolute murderer.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing a Sword and Shield. Are you going to do a Sword and Shield run through, or are you doing a Nuzlocke TL?
Yeah, Sword and Shield's a good one to do.
Because were you a Sword and... I was going to say, were you a Sword and Shield fan? Like, where would you rank it in your Pokemons?
Mid-tier. Like in the middle.
Yeah.
It's not
one of the worst. Like, I had a good time.
It's not as great as Heart Gold Soul Silver, but it wasn't Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon.
Definitely not.
It's like, I would probably say 6 or 7 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a really good, like, baby's first Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because Lavender had never played a Pokemon game before, and that was a good one to, like, get her into the series.
Right.
But, like, as someone who's played a lot of Pokemon, I was like, this is, you know, like a B-.
Yeah.
Like,
I gave it C+.
I'm not mad I spent money on it. Yeah,
Right.
C+. Like, I'm not mad I spent money on it, but, like, I wouldn't necessarily pick it up again. Oh my god, there was a free Pokeball there all along!
Yeah, I grabbed that one. I was like, I need it. Alright, Faulkner, what up? It's gonna be like level 20. Which, again, is not good at all. I kind of hate.
I could have had that played on. Oh, I'm so salty about this.
What on earth? He has a combustion, that's hilarious.
Oh.
Alright, cool.
You found Sword and Shield overwhelming, Akira? I could see that.
I liked it. I like the one thing I will say, the raids though. I got a lot of shinies from it, which was nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got a shiny
the raids-
Giratina.
That's cool.
Yeah, it like I stopped playing for like a good month. Came back and did a random raid with NPCs for a Giratina, and mine was shiny. I was like, oh, nice.
Oh, I definitely just ran into a trainer and I'm perilous.
Oh.
Oh, it's dumb. That was dumb.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna brave it out. I survived. I didn't think I would. Not gonna lie. I survived by 9 HP. Thank you for the badge. Alright. So, me and my combustion here will keep moving. Hoping for some good vibes.
Oh, you way over leveled, Akira. That was part of it. I mean, that's like half the fun of Pokemon, though. Like,
Oh,
when
yeah.
I was younger, I used to basically just pick Charmander and then be like, I'm gonna overlevel this Pokemon to the point that I'm just running around with, like, the highest level Charizard. I don't give a crap. Like,
Until Gen 4, I never raised a team of 6.
oh, really?
There's
You
no
would just,
reason
like, get
to-
your, like, clutch team, go from there?
In Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3, I raised a team of 3 to 4 with HM
Okay.
users because I'm like, by the time you get to the Elite 4, you're in your like 30s or 40s, and if you raise a team of 4, you can get up to 50, 60 easy.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
see.
so I was like, never, ever, ever raise a team of 6.
I didn't mean to pick that. I was trying to leave.
But then the greatest item in existence, the VS Seeker, popped up, and I'm like, I'm happy now.
Yep, and you're like, oh, cool. I can, like, do all of my own leveling. That's how your brother played, but with Swampert? Oh, I want OP Swampert.
Yeah,
I
Swamper's
like that.
great. Swamper's such a good Pokemon.
Listen, I'm gonna be riding the Ampharos Mareep sheep train here with the way my party is shaping up.
Good. It's a good train.
It's a good train. Choo choo! Here we go.
Alright. So we got Pokeballs now. We can't catch a darn thing till I get to the cave. Which is a bit unfortunate, but I'm gonna skip some battles, because, like, I don't want Kajiro to get any stronger. At all.
Just trying to kill this thing. There we go.
He was talking to Goku and was like, hey, I want to do what you do. And I was like, no.
I want to do what you do. It's like,
Yeah.
wait a second.
I'm good,
Hang on.
guys.
Thank you for the lurk, Linger. Oh my god.
Okay, Rampardos. It would have been good to see you like an hour ago. But
You would've liked
unfortunately,
it.
friend, yeah.
Your timing is terrible.
Actually, nah, I'm gonna skip the battles because while I can get the money, if he gets any powerful, like, I'm not gonna be able to catch a thing.
Yeah. That's the kicker we're in at this point.
Yeah, because Sapphire's at level 12. This guy's at level 19. And I'm
Yeah.
like, buddy.
Yeah. Well, if I hadn't lost anime hero in an untimely accident, I
Oh.
think that's probably where I would have been about by now.
All
Thanks
right.
for the lurk again, Johnson. Rip.
Got this. Alright,
See if we can get Laugh Lawyer to kill something.
I'll battle this muck real quick. Okay, got it.
The rock slide kind of move will be helpful.
I love, if you can learn Rock Slide, I love it. It's one of, like, it's not like one of my favorite moves, but design-wise, it looks so clean. Like, I absolutely love it.
But that one right.
Dun, dun. Oh. Hold on, did Discord knock me out? No, we're good. It's connecting again. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Discord, like, disconnected me for some reason. But we're back. Alright, Turbo, thanks so much, dude. Appreciate you.
Hey, Lavender Lawyer up to level. That's good.
Nice.
'Cause it's also the fine balance now of we have to make sure that she's gonna be high enough level she can catch something eventually.
Right.
But excuse me, I would like to run. Thank you.
Alright, put the game back up. There we go. Alright, I have to skip all of this. Except this one battle. It's the worst when you're trying to avoid trainers.
Yeah, you're like, this is not what
I'm like, I'm good, but all right, this game is seizing me with a bunch of Charmeleons, and I don't like it. It's too
It's
soon.
just giving me a fire poke. Come on. All right.
Pokemon Center, let's get in this cave. Please be something like awesome I can catch. The only problem is I can't do damage to it. It's like that would suck, but I think we'll be alright. We'll be okay. Alright, Turbo, catch you later, buddy. Thanks for hanging. Okay. I got a chance at an encounter. And I'm gonna go catch it. Because I believe in Ew. It's a Yama.
So you played. Oh, okay. So Dark Tiger's talking about Temtem. Have you played Temtem at all?
I didn't. I wasn't impressed with it, unfortunately.
Okay, you didn't really care for it.
I think that went off to a good start, but I was like, you know, I'm not digging it, but I'm happy for the people who liked it. And I think they put up a good effort, because, you know, there were a lot of good things they did that were awesome, and then there were some things I'm like, eh.
Dark Tiger was talking specifically about some quality of life stuff to the battle system.
Yeah.
And some of the, like, movement stuff, which I thought was cool.
It's really impressive.
Wait, did we all say the Pokemon knock off with guns? Guns? I did not see that. Is that like the PAL land or whatever that people were like losing their stuff about?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, I'm kind of glad I didn't catch that Yamo chat. I did not want it. I secretly
You didn't
was
want
like,
that Yamate?
no, it was like it's just I don't like bug type Pokemon except Heracross. That's why I'm glad Flygon, who I think was originally planned to be bug, is not, and I'm like, thank goodness. I would have been upset.
Alright, we'll see how this first fight goes here.
Not too bad. He's gonna be level 21.
Wow, you've got a beefy boy.
Yeah, the problem is he's gonna take everything out. So I have to YOLO Pokeball, which is both good and bad.
I've been there. I know that feeling when you're like, wait a second.
I'm trying to get this Hyco to turn around. So I'm good. Well, Mightyena, I mean, it would have been cooler, but I was hoping for something else, but not too bad. Come on, buddy. There we go. Caught me anyway. Oh, I hate when characters do that in Pokemon. He turned around and caught me.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, Hiker Russell. Enemy of today's stream.
Oh, Hiker Russell. Oh, that sounds about right. He's like, listen, you're gonna fight me. You're going to get stronger, young man.
Right. Listen,
Hi, Hiker Russell.
I don't like Lickitung at all, but its sprite in this is decent. Well, as decent as it can be, but...
You know what? Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's part of it, Dark Tiger. It's like, this is the gritty truth about Pokemon. This is how Team Rocket would actually be if they existed. They would probably be gun-using criminals and bad people. Like, very bad people. That's 100% accurate.
The funniest thing with that was the sheep in the trailer that they just kept shooting. And, like, I don't know if that was on a purpose screenshot, but I was laughing uncontrollably. Because I was like, what? Why? Like, what is happening?
Oh, just because it was so excessive?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. That poor sheep.
Okay. Why? Why would you do this?
I was like, what's happening? So yeah, it's interesting. Like, I do admire people's creativities, but I'm like,
yeah. Well, and I do think that Pokemon could use a competitor that forces them to change and iterate something.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I'll be really interested to see what Arceus turns into. But like, it's not that it's like bad, the formula, but it is like a formula, and they have enough money at this point. It's like, yeah, try experimenting with something else.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, Thunder actually hit something this time.
Nice. Yeah, I think Pokemon Legends is a good way to go, and I'm excited to see how the Gen 4 remakes handle, because it is an outside company doing a good amount of the work.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I'm all for.
Oh yeah, I mean Blue Point I always point to as a great game studio that has redone games and done them fantastically.
Right.
Like their Dark Souls was so good. I'm not even a Dark Souls fan. Like I've watched people play the original, and because I like watching Soulsborne streamers, and I was watching people play the remaster from Blue Point, and it's so good. It's so well made.
Okay, Route 32. My encounter is what? Please be something like... It is raining on his route, which is actually kind of helpful. And hopefully... Ooh, a Bulbasaur! Well... It is my least favorite of the Gen 1 starters. But I will put that aside, because I need it. So Bulbasaur, I'm going to ask you to get in the Pokeball. Come on, 1, 2, 2. Huh. I don't want to Will-O-Wisp it. It won't attack it, but if it faints, I am absolutely done for. I'm just gonna stall in Pokeball. We got 11 Pokeballs. We can do this. Come on.
Stall in Pokeball, that's a strategy.
1.
That's a strategy.
2.
It's a legitimate strategy.
3. Yes! Welcome to the team. Now, what do I call you? Grass type.
Look at you, catching Pokemon now.
Finally.
It's like you're actually playing the game.
Yeah, right?
It's like you're actually playing the game.
Alright, let's see.
Alright. Now we can't put any more levels on Lavender Lawyer, I think, at this... Well, maybe one more, but... Let's just keep...
Think of...
You gotta be very careful. We gotta make sure... she doesn't get too strong.
Yeah. This guy.
What's Rapid Spin do? Okay, that's a weaker attack. That's good. That's good to know for the future.
Yeah, I'm actually stumped on the name for this Bulbasaur. Yeah.
What gender?
Male.
Because you're going with anime, right?
Yeah. It's tough to think of like an anime grass user.
Yeah. What was the first Hokage's name? The tree.
Hiroshima.
The tree jutsu one. I'm trying.
Yeah, Hiroshima.
That could be a name.
Yeah, I can go with that. Why not?
Grass. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't used the Naruto
Ooh,
one yet.
You're working on a new commander deck?
Ooh.
Yeah, tell us about this commander deck.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you play Magic the Gathering?
No, but my friends have said I would like it.
Dude, you would totally like it. Oh my gosh. If you ever want to play, I'll figure out a way to help you play.
I'll check it out.
Like it.
Since I said no to Final Fantasy, I'm like, I could check that out.
Well, but like, Magic's like a totally different experience. It'd be more like tapping into your Yu-Gi-Oh love than it would be like a video game thing, you know?
That's good.
Because it's a paper deck game typically.
Okay.
Let's give up on Roar.
I do love my card games.
Yep.
Hiroshima, what is your moveset? U-turn, Poison Tail, Leaf Storm, Bull Seed. Yeah, not bad.
It's dark because the sun sets, and I have no way of controlling that. But
Yes.
if I flip my
What illegal things are you doing?
that was there we go. Now I should be at normal levels. What illegal things are you doing? Anything illegal? It's just called, with the sun setting, it's impossible to control the actual light levels.
Yeah.
I'm, again, very ready to move. And then I'm gonna get blackout curtains
Ooh.
that I stream in. and then I'm never gonna have to worry about that again. I'm just gonna have my lighting set up, and it's gonna be the same no matter what time of day.
I'm actually trying to get those for my place.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
curtains?
Mm-hmm.
They're super helpful. When I used to work like a late night job shift, man, and so I had to like sleep in throughout the early part of the day.
Right.
That was life changing. Get blackout curtains.
Yeah, I'm moving my office, and like I'm moving up to the front. So the good thing is like a lot of people are like, hey, do you want stuff from my office since I'm moving too? So I got 2 new chairs. My colleagues leaving their speakers for me because I asked them to, and their bookshelf.
Nice.
Yeah, so a couple good things.
Nice. I love free stuff. Free stuff is always great.
Yeah. Free's the way to be.
Free is the.
Hop it. Alright, hop it, I see you. I'm gonna switch out. Oh, no, sing? That's not good.
Correct it. So tempted to keep putting a couple levels on Lavender Lair. You just never know.
Yeah,
You never know.
I feel you on that.
You never know, because like I need to keep her lower level so I can actually catch stuff, but I don't want to. Oh no, I don't want to have something that's not leveled up at all, because then if Sapphire gets wasted by something, I'm like back to square one again.
What level is Lavender Lawyer right now?
6.
Okay, that's good. Cause like that's what I have Hiroshima right now. Cause I'm the same way. Like I need something to be useful because Kajiro's strong as hell.
Right. Yeah, you need something that can like actually catch another Pokemon, because otherwise the likelihood that you just absolutely waste them is very high.
Right.
Very, very high.
I also find it's funny that I don't like Bulbasaur yet. It's saving my entire team.
Bezos.
I knew it. My friends are gonna tease me for that. I tell them that Charmander is the GOAT Gen 1 starter. Then it's Squirtle. Then it's nothing. Then it's Bulbasaur.
That's correct. Wow, nothing? You don't even rank him?
Nah.
The disrespect.
Nah. I was always a Charmander kid.
Chat.
I used Bulbasaur once and it wasn't a good time. I was like,
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Bulbasaur was amazing.
The anime made me like it more. Like, it made me really enjoy it more. But I was like, I don't know. Because Ash had a cool Bulbasaur.
I
and
mean,
I'm like,
I can hear you forcing it. You're forcing it right now as you say that. You're like, I'm trying to be nice because we're on stream. You hate Bulbasaur.
Nah.
Admit it, Jack.
No, I'm trying to think. What is the only Pokemon? Well, I don't like Hypno. Hypno is a big nah. Hypno is a no way. Hypno just scares me. It's a creepy Pokemon. I don't like it.
Put some respect on Bulbasaur's name.
I don't think it's bad.
I will not take this grass blaspheme in my chat.
I will say it's the 4th best grass starter after, in no particular order, Rowlet, Trico, Turtwig, and... Am I forgetting something? Wait, Rowlet, Trico, Turtwig... No, it might be the 3rd. No. Yeah, it might be... Well, no, Rowlet, Trico... Yeah, Rowlet, Trico, Turtwig, and then Bulbasaur. There we go. You know, I like the owl. He's awesome. Rowlet's great.
What a
Trico's
hater.
solid.
What a hater.
And Turtwig's amazing. It's park ground.
What a hater. I never would have thought of you as a hater, but you know what? I should expect this from a Yankees fan. I should expect this from a Yankees fan.
I would say it is a very tolerable Pokemon, but if you gave me a choice between the 3, I'm always gonna go Charmander. Always. Like, may switch it up a couple times, but you know I love Squirtle too. So
That's slander putting the aloof Rowlet ahead of
yes.
Trico.
Oh my
That
God,
is
Rowlet's
just-
amazing.
I don't know. Okay, Rowlet's amazing.
Yeah.
But like Trico, I don't know. Listen, Dark Tiger's about to catch hands with you.
See, the thing about Trico,
he seems sad.
it is also the 3rd best starter in this generation. But unlike Bulbasaur, I like it. despite it being third, because, you know, you gotta go Blaziken, Swampert, which debatably could be 1A, 1B. And then Sceptile. Well, Sceptile's not bad, it's just... You can't say no to Mudkip or Torchic at all.
Torchic is pretty great.
Yeah, I could say no to a Trico. Feel a little sad about it, but there's no way I'm leaving Trico, Mudkip, and Torchic without a home, you know? Trico in a heartbeat, but...
Trico in a heartbeat.
Alright, what is this third encounter? Please be something good. Ooh, a Swablu.
Right.
Not bad at all. We gotta just not make it faint. I think Magical Leaf won't hurt it because it's part flying. But I really would love an Altaria. And I have a perfect name for it. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. Dark Tiger, you're awesome though, alright? It is not you, it is the Pokemon you pick, but it's not you.
Wow, it is not you,
No.
It's just the things you select and identify with.
I'm trying to think, have I ever got
Let me
roasted
tell
for
you,
defending a
look
Pokemon? Let me think. Yeah, we caught it! Alright, let's see. I'm trying to think. I had a name for it. Cloud type. Anime characters.
Alright, let's go figure out what this gym battle is gonna be like this
I type in Cloud type anime characters. They're like, do you mean Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy? And I go, no. Google.
No, absolutely not.
No.
I absolutely refuse to mean Cloud Stripe. Because you're not. Because have you played any of the Final Fantasy games?
No, I would say the one I've been interested in the most is 7.
Okay, I will say the remake pretty solid.
Yeah.
Because that was my first time playing through. Because that was a gap in my gaming history.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy X, and then I went back and played a lot of like the other like pixel ones, so pixel art ones. So I played like 4, 6, and then I went and played the ones after 10. But I haven't played 7, 8, or 9. So when the remake came out, I played it, and it was very good.
Yeah.
But I also feel like for me, it was only very good because I was playing remake. I don't think I would have enjoyed going back and playing the original.
Gotcha.
They've really done some really nice stuff to kind of like update the gameplay, because I've just found I have less patience for JRPG turn-based style combat than I used to when I was a kid. Now it's like, listen, I don't want to spend 4 hours in like 2 fights. Like, I'm an adult with like adult job things.
Yeah.
I have like 2 hours to play some games a couple nights a week. Like, no.
Have you started Ratchet & Clank yet, by any chance?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm about 60% of the way through Ratchet & Clank.
Oh, sweet.
Based on like trophies and like how I feel like the pace of the story is going, and I've been really enjoying it.
Good. I was gonna ask you what your thoughts were so far.
Yeah, I really, really like it. It's a really great trophy list if you care about that. But I think Insomniac just has a really great knack for making very, very fun combat that doesn't feel repetitive, but feels rhythmic.
Right.
Like, you feel like you're kind of in a groove, but because, like, they seem to have, like, this perfect balance with how the ammo works, where you are running out of ammo and switching to a gun type and then finding new ammo for a different gun type in such a sequence that it really does make you use at least 4 or 5 of the weapons pretty consistently, which makes for just a more fun time, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I love Rivet too. She's awesome.
I love Rivet.
Yeah.
They do such a good job with Rivet and Kit. And like, I'm surprise, surprise, class. I'm really picky in how I like my femme characters written and designed, because I get a lot of not good ones. And I think they've done a really great job so far with her. I've really enjoyed it.
It's amazing. Yeah, Kid is awesome. I didn't know how far you got, so when you said Kid, I'm like, oh, she got that far. Good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know how much of a spoiler that is, but Kit is a character, is I guess what I'll say, and I like Kit very much.
Yes, Kid is awesome. I need Funko Pops of both of them. Funko, I have 2 requests: an Ampharos Funko Pop and a Kit and Rivet Funko Pop dual pack.
Yeah, I would be surprised, just because it seems like Funko Pop is making something for everyone. I'd be surprised if you didn't get something from Insomniac, because Insomniac did the limited edition Spider-Man ones.
Yes, which I still need to get. I need to get those. I got the first Aloy.
You don't have any of those?
No, because with Funko, it's like I get to a certain limit where I think I have like 4 pre-ordered that I forgot about, and they all email me like, yeah, they're on their way, and I'm like, oh. And then today 2 came. I had a Funko Soda, and then Lust from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that I bought on like a. Oh, we got a raid coming in.
Hey, Billy in the door. What up, everyone? Welcome, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me, Billy. Thank you, thank you.
Alright. Anime Squad, we're gonna hopefully make sure this works. But Bulbasaur's putting in work. Putting in a little bit of work. A decent amount of work. But he's putting in work.
Alright, I'm starting the first gym. I'm starting the first gym. We're gonna see how this goes.
Alright, good luck.
Challenge here. Thank you. I'm assuming that Sapphire is now over-leveled enough that we should be okay.
See, that's a good feeling. Especially doing gym battles.
Nuzlocke, it's the only comfort you have.
Yes. That you have one Pokemon you can put out there, you know it's gonna work out.
Exactly.
Oh, I named my Altaria Nimbus.
Nice. I like that.
I was thinking about it, I'm like, that works out perfectly. Also, I'm excited Kazuya comes out of Smash tomorrow, which I didn't expect.
Oh.
Yeah. So that might affect stream schedule Anime Squad for tomorrow. Because I want to try him out. So I'm like, yeah, I'll make my schedule like very far in advance. And if something happened, I'll be like, hey, gotta move this.
By the way, I know you're all very surprised that this is happening, but not surprised at all. They're like, yeah, that's pretty much on brand. Oh, I can finally afford to buy more Pokeballs. Pokemon balls. Good lord. Now I sound like my mom.
Aw.
I know you like the Pokemons. Honey, I heard you like the Dungeons and Dragons.
My mom used to call them Pokemans when I was young, which made me laugh.
Oh, yeah.
But I love her because my...
Yeah. It's like it's such a mom move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you got it. It's all good.
Oh, I was gonna say, such a mom move to do the random the article in front of things.
Yeah.
Where it's like the Pokemans. It's like, no, it's just Pokemon, mom.
Mm-hmm. One thing I love about my mom is when I was a kid, though, I remember going into KB Toys, if anyone remembers that place. And this was the time where Heart Gold and Silver came out. So, like, I don't know. I think she knew I love Pokemon, and she was like, all right, which one do you want? I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, Gold or Silver? And I'm like, are you serious? She was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I gotta go Gold. Ho-Oh looks amazing. And she just bought it for me.
Oh.
Yeah, which made my, like, entire day.
Cool. Yeah.
Although,
sometimes those surprise treats are the best kind of treats.
Yeah.
I had to come up with very complicated business pitches to my parents for why I wanted video games. Like actual business pitches about allowance and fund ratio and how I would pay them back for it.
My mom was cool. She was like, long as it's not past a certain amount. So when I asked her for PS3, I got laughed out the room. But it was worth it. It was worth a chance.
You know what? You miss every shot you don't take,
exactly.
Right? Okay, we're gonna buy...
Although when I was a kid, my cousin and I, we didn't get in trouble, but in Gen 2, the mother has an option where you can allow her to take money from you. So my cousin and I were talking about, man, our mom takes a lot of money from us. It's pretty annoying. She does take a lot and buy some things that we don't like. So my mom and aunt were in the other room, and they were like, do they mean us? So they looked really not upset, but like, okay.
They were like, the disrespect.
Right.
We're about to
Say
we're about to catch hands here with our own small children.
Right, and like my cousin and I were like, what's wrong? And they go, do you not love when we get you? And they were like, we mean the mom in a game. So we all had a good laugh about it, but it was scary.
Yeah, that scary moment when your mom's like, I'm not laughing.
And it was just funny because I never got in trouble as a kid. So on the off chance, like, I would always hate to get like yelled at, like for anything. Like I forgot to take out the garbage, or like my mom was calling me and I didn't hear her. It was like the biggest guilt of like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I feel like you and I are very similar children. I once put my own self into timeout because I caught myself breaking a rule. And my dad came home and was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm sitting in timeout. I said a naughty word. And my dad was like, are you okay? Like, that's not normal child behavior.
Right. That's nice though. That's funny.
It's like, yeah, sorry, Dad.
Meanwhile, my sister was the complete opposite.
I didn't like to disappoint my parents.
Like, I was always
There's
like...
always at least one sibling. When you're an only child, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. She used to get in trouble sun up, sun down, to a point where my aunt caught her picking with me, and everyone thought she was a little angel, and my aunt yelled at her, like, leave Jack alone. And I was like, there's an adult that notices this little demon in my house. I'm not alone.
I have been seen.
Yes.
I have been seen.
Yeah.
Alright, fingers crossed we get this duck.
Oh,
Noir.
new addition to the team.
New addition to the team.
Got this.
Yeah, got it.
All right.
Bam. Bam.
Not bad. So I think we're both at 3 team members, which is awesome. Let's see. Also, okay, I fixed it. OBS is like so weird tonight with me, but it's working now. Much better. Sky attack? It also knows milk drink, which I'm kind of happy about.
Alright, what do I name this ghost Pokemon? Oh, you know... Oh, I flubbed and forgot to... and somehow didn't name them.
Oh, it's all good. There's probably a name raider, I think, in town 3?
I think
4?
So.
Yeah, so it's all good.
That's weird. Oh, actually, you know what? I just realized I shouldn't have been able to catch that. I actually had been into that grass before, so I'll just release it.
You can, honestly, you can keep
My
it.
penalty is Nah,
sure?
I gotta keep with the honesty and the integrity.
I mean, but that's a good team member. I'm cool with us both having 3.
Listen. No, that's not the rules.
I know.
That's not the rules.
That's such a good Pokemon.
We both just talked about how we were kids who never broke the rules.
That is true.
It is a good Pokemon.
Although I've broken multiple, but they never caught me. Why is this a Dragonite I'm seeing in my life? I can't catch it. Goku 2 just showed up. Why are all my past Pokemon of the Ghost life back? Hey, what up, Megan?
Yeah, camping in Dead by Daylight pretty much breaks the game, Foch. You're right. I could see that ruining a Dead by Daylight Nuzlocke.
Yeah, I've actually watched a lot of people play Dead by Daylight because I didn't know much about it until I saw like you and my buddy Ashley playing, and it seems like a cool game.
It is. It's a really fun game to play with friends. I don't particularly enjoy playing it by myself. Like, I'll play Killer sometimes, but
yeah.
I don't, like, for me, the fun is definitely, that's the more fun part of it, for sure. I will take this egg. Thank you.
Chat, do you see this Groudon chat that's in my life right now?
Groudon. What is happening, man?
I have to run from it. 1, because I have a grass type. 2, is scary, but per the rules, I have to run for it. Sorry, Groudon. Next chapter, I promise.
Okay. Goodbye, ma'am. Goodbye. Goodbye, ma'am.
Oh, I love the kimono girls in this. They're awesome. They're such cool characters.
Can I go this way? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Max, how's it going?
We'll see. Too bad I have no grass type seeds. Oh, okay.
Double
We're
kick
not going to
Chandler.
count this in the dupe clause because I couldn't catch the other one originally.
Ah.
So we're gonna do this instead. Oh wait, I'm a dingus.
Man, Hoppit. I've grown to like Hoppit. I had no like feelings towards Hoppit, but now that I see it, I'm like, it's a cool Pokemon. You know, it's just flying, it's happy. I like it.
Just doing his thing.
Yeah.
Just doing his thing. Alright, we're gonna try. I just entered into a new area and got a Dusknoir again, so we're gonna try to
Ooh.
repeat this, but
Ooh.
since I'm not counting the dupe spot since I technically couldn't have caught the last one. Oh no! And it broke out.
Ah. Well, good luck on this one. Hopefully you get it. Oh, Spice the worst. That move has caused me a lot of pain in
yeah.
Pokemon games.
I'm just gonna try a ball again. We've got some extra Pokeballs now. We're
Yeah.
not so hard up bereft here.
That's the part of the game I
Get
can't
in
wait
the-
to get when you get Ultra Balls and stuff.
Bull.
Alright, one.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. That's some interesting spice.
Hmm. Oh no, no
Let's go
recovery.
back here. Yeah. Let's go back.
Two. Get the green one.
Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't just absolutely waste your face. Oh, it did. Excellent.
Okay.
And didn't waste mine. Excellent. All right, let's try this again.
I'm trying to see how many Pokeballs I have because it might be good to get the forest encounter too, but then I don't want to do the rival fight, so that's another thing. But then I don't want to face the gym.
Come on.
So there's a lot of dilemmas happening right now.
This whole sharing pain thing, I am not.
Oh, I don't like that one. Placement's a weird move. It's like hard to pin what it. I know what it does, but it's like, why?
Yeah, why does this work the way that it does?
Because when I have it, I use it. I'm like, I don't know how to use it, but CPU definitely knows how to use it.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, come on. We're gonna try the Premier Ball. Get in the ball. Get in there. This is the fourth one I've used on you. There we go. There we go. Boom. Boom. Give a nickname to yeah. Let's call this one's, you know, a little spooky. Foch is my spooky Dead by Daylight friend.
Nice.
It will be the Foshi Pokemon.
I like it.
Heck yeah.
Also, Nimbus died.
Agger, thank you. I'm just the Nimbus died? R.I.P.
Definitely my fault.
Man.
Forgot to switch him back.
You hate to see it.
He
You
flew
hate
too,
to see it.
flew too close to the Dragon Ball Sky, I guess.
Flew too close to this pond. Yeah. Yeah, so you're back to 2 again?
Which is actually
Is that
good. Yeah, I'm back to 2. But I can get this, like, forest encounter. Which, you know, hopefully would be good. That'll be 3 if I catch it.
I'll help.
And then after that, we will learn our lesson of never putting the weakest one out and forgotten to switch it back.
Yeah, yeah. If you're doing the whole, like, weak switch leveling system, you gotta make sure that you can do that. Or otherwise, you're just gonna get the cheek cheeks clapped.
Yeah. That's okay. Much I like Alteria.
No.
Ooh, of course, the moment I talk about it, it shows up.
Yeah.
I got beef with that Pokemon.
It's haunting you.
Yeah.
What's your beef with Hypno? What do you? I understand you're an anti-grassist. what's your beef with Hypno?
I love grass type Pokemon. There's certain few that I like more. It's just a creepy Pokemon to me. I can't explain it. It creeps me out. I will definitely find some grass type Pokemon.
Cry is really weird. It's like,
yes. Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like the cry at all.
I kept thinking it was a sad elephant, and I was like, well, I feel bad. I want to catch it, and it was Hypno. Although a sad elephant would have been cool, because I would have tried to be like, why is it sad? You know, make sure it was feeling better. Yeah. Be a good supporting Pokemon trainer for it. Exactly. But no, it's Hypno, so I don't feel bad.
Right. You're just like a weird, creepy Hypno dude.
Right. Nimbus felt better to try to come with me. Well, unfortunately, he won't be feeling great because I got to release him. So sorry, Nimbus. Glad you wanted to come with me, friend, but we gotta...
Wow.
I'll take you out.
A dark cry.
Ooh! Alright, that's actually the same Pokemon I had on that route. Good luck, GG's.
Ooh. Oh, I don't want that sucker punch, I'll tell you that much. Alright. We're gonna switch because...
Alright. Please be a good encounter. Please be a good encounter. Please be a good encounter.
Yes, Foshi, you have become a Pokemon.
Yes.
You became a spoopy Pokemon because you play spoopy games with me. So I'll try not to let you die as quickly as Langry died.
I'm gonna throw one Pokeball at the Silcoon. I'm so disappointed.
A Silcoon?
Yeah.
That's not what you're looking for.
No. If I catch it, I have the perfect name for it.
I don't even know what I would name a Silcoon.
You know, honestly, I don't either. I thought of ideas, but... Oh, angry. You know what? I'm gonna just take it out. I'm not even gonna... I kind of don't want it on the team. I gotta be real. I thought about it.
Wow.
I can't do it.
That's like a spite murder.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's worth it. No forest encounter, but that's okay. That's alright. I'm not mad. 2 starters. We had a cool, you know...
Yeah.
Flying Nimbus that's gone, but, you know...
Hey.
It's looking up.
You can't always get everything you want.
Yeah.
You're not left with nothing.
Right. It's like the song. You can't always get what you want, but you could try.
Yes.
Which I only know that song from like a commercial. Yeah. I don't remember which one, but it was like a commercial in the 90s.
Oh yeah. I also know that because like weirdly my dad sings it a lot, and like, he's not even like a fan of the like actual band, but he just sings that particular part a lot.
Wow.
This big dad energy, I guess. Oh right, she was staring at a wall. I probably should have brought her. Oops.
All right, let's see. That's gym number 2. Dealing with a pro pet. All right, this might be a little scary, but we'll make it. We got double kick. He's at level 23.
Bite is scary.
Yeah, Bite is one of those moves. I remember, like, I was like, I'm not afraid of this in Gen 1. I should have been afraid of it in Gen 1.
Yeah, I'm scared of it now because I know Bide can pretty much wreck just about everyone, but I literally don't have anything. This Bide is what wrecked my last run. So where I wiped on stream. So.
Oh yeah.
We're about to see. Do I live? I live.
All right. There you go.
So now the real trick is I gotta make sure I murder it before it gets a chance to do Bite again. Whew.
All right. Survive that one for now.
Whew. Whew. That was.
It's close.
Listen, picnicker Liz, you were very scary.
She is another trainer I'll never forget, like of the NPCs. Her, Youngster Joey, Hiker Anthony. I don't know why, I just remember them a lot.
They just have like such iconic names, I feel like, you know. Alright.
Okay, shout out to this person that's Tyranitar. I'm very jealous. Because I want to name my one Godzilla if I catch it.
Oh my gosh, Godzilla, that's a perfect name. What's the...
There's actually a Godzilla replica toy I kind of want. And I was justifying, like,
Okay.
I kind of want it because I love Godzilla. But I gotta see how much it is.
What is the difference between a replica toy and just a toy?
This one in particular is like fit to scale, so its tail is like really long, and it's like fit to scale of like a model Godzilla, and then the toy is just basically like a generic Godzilla. You kind of see like a little version of it. This one I think was like crafted and like really heavily designed. Not worth the money.
So it's like a collector's item, like statue toy version type thing. Got it. I'm tracking.
You know, and I love Godzilla, but not that much.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Now, if they offered you that for something for like Naruto, I feel like you'd maybe be more into it.
Yeah, it would depend. The only like expense I have coming up, I want that Captain America Winter Soldier type shield.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
That shield looks dope.
That's a birthday gift for myself.
Hey, those are the best.
I was like, you know what? I've been saving up. I can get it. Which, by the way, we have like a month until our birthdays, which is just wild.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm excited.
For anyone that doesn't know, DocBrooke and I were born the exact same day.
Yep. July 27th, 1992. It was a good year. It was a good year for people.
Absolutely.
A lot of the best. We also have another birthday twin, actually.
Really?
One of my really good friend Anthony, who we went to high school together, and he ended up actually being in the same city in Colorado I was in when we were doing our masters. He is also a July 27th, 1992 person.
Wow.
So, and I know one more person I've met. So you make the third person I've met who was born on the 27th of July.
Really?
And all the people I know who were born on the 27th of July are awesome people.
Aw.
So, you know, that's just math.
It's a good day.
We're just cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah. I know you're the second person I know. My buddy Leah from college. We were born the same day as well, so we always like happy birthday to each other around the same time on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And then my good friends Miles and Howard. Miles was born on the 29th. Howard was born on the 28th. But Howard is a year younger as a 93 baby. But when we did our podcast, it was like my birthday, his birthday, Miles' birthday, all together.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, not jinxing it. I feel good about the second gym battle. This Nuzlocke is turning around.
Yep, I'm starting to pack on some levels.
There we go.
I'm starting to feel better about my situation here.
Okay, there's a Guanavar. I don't feel safe anymore.
I would really like to be able to eventually catch another Pokemon here.
Alright. It knows agility. I don't think it knows confusion. It might. But I'm gonna heal just to be safe. It definitely doesn't know Psychic. The game isn't that evil, I think.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah. If I do this Flare Blitz and you know Psychic, I'm gonna cry. Alright, we're in good shape. Yeah, we're faster than it anyway, so not too concerned. There we go. The evil has been defeated. That was very scary, chat.
You got it.
Okay, Togekiss. The evil has not been defeated. It is back. This thing is a nightmare. I've never faced a Togekiss that felt good in my life. So scary.
Yep, that's fair. Togekiss is scary.
Whoa! I knew it. There's nothing I can do. It's over, chat. Oh, 11 HP. This might... I'm wiping. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I mean, we gotta do it. Oh my god.
I just punched this Cleffa into the ground. So sorry, youngster Gordon. I didn't mean to just thunder punch your probably prized Pokemon to death.
Oh, this is so tough. I have no words. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
What happened?
It has Aeroblast, and I have a Fire type and a Grass type.
Ooh.
This is canon.
This is canon.
This is canon. If this Bulbasaur saves me, I will take back everything bad I said about Bulbasaur in my life.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I will do it. Never mind, it failed. I do not take anything back. Yeah, that is it, everybody. Woo.
Oh.
It is time to bring out the third file.
Wow.
Good job, man.
Whew.
It's this one. Something told me make 3 files today. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, game. I'm not gonna make 3 files. I believe in myself. Nope.
I believe in myself. Listen, sometimes we gotta bring out the third file. It happens. It happens.
All right. Hopefully, whatever starters I get are good.
Yep. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Although this is also a point. Is this a point where you would want to take a break?
From
Like, do you wanna reset when we play again on the 18th?
I mean, I'm good with like starting this one if you're cool with it. But like, yeah. Cause like, how long? I don't want to keep you because I know you're still going. I would hate to start up if you're about to. Are you still good with stream time?
Oh yeah, we
All
are.
right, cool,
I mean,
cool.
I was gonna end by 10.
Oh yeah, that
I
works.
was asking. I didn't know like if you would prefer, so I was just checking in.
Yeah, no, this works. I mean, if I wipe again, then definitely. If I wipe again, keep your file. I'll just like start from the bottom, cause like we're so close. But a part of me is like, I'm cool with wiping 2 times in a row. This is why Nuzlocke's are brutal. We're good, but brutal.
They are. They're brutal, but they make you care. But I'm also really afraid. This Pichu is about to, I think, lay some hurt down.
I believe. I believe.
You believe?
Yes.
Oh. Come on, Vice Script. Let's get it. Let's get after it.
Chat, this is my 3rd attempt tonight. I guess 3rd time's the charm? Hopefully? I also found out at work today I'm the youngest member of my staff, but also out of the coordinators, the oldest, like, tenured coordinator on staff at the same time. Which was, like, the weirdest thing for me. I was like, oh. Like, I didn't notice that till today.
Oh no, this paralysis is.
Oh. You got this. Thanks for the support, Megan. I appreciate it. I need it after this.
You got this. Listen, you just need to set your heart ablaze, and you will find true justice.
Alright,
Or
we got
whatever it is when Goku says.
a Regigigas, a Mudkip, and a Staryu.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm gonna go Mudkip because here's the thing about Legends, and my justification for it. If I catch this thing, it's gonna be way too powerful for me to catch anything else. I've already wiped twice, and I don't want to stall like I did last time. Mudkip's a little
Right.
balanced, and you know I can catch some stuff with it. So
Also, like, you know that you're gonna get like solid evolutions out of it. Like, it scales up with the game, right? Because it's one of the Pokemon that has like the full 3. So
Mhm.
I think that makes total sense to me as a strategy.
yeah, I'm not even a bigger Regigigas fan to be honest with you. All right.
All right.
Let's see.
We should probably get some levels on Foshi, because Foshi's the only type we don't have any crossover with.
Yeah. Also, did you see the Demon Slayer game, like, footage?
Oh yeah, well, I saw the story trailer. So, do you know who's the dev for that game, for the Demon Slayer game, the new Demon Slayer game?
I think Sega's working on it. I don't know if they have a dev with them, but I know Sega's doing like all the stuff for it. And I'm like, go Sega.
Well, I was mostly just curious because I wasn't sure if it was the same group, because it kind of, the story trailer looks like how they set up the old Naruto Shippuden Ninja Storm games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just looked very similar, so I wasn't sure if there was any crossover.
Yeah.
But it looks fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed those. It looks fun. I mean, I didn't realize that they were going to just basically do the first, like, what, 8, 10 episodes of the show?
Yeah.
I was like, womp. But the combat looks cool.
Yeah, and they might even do a little more, because, like, the Naruto games tease us some stuff without revealing, like, too much. So they might do that, and maybe, like, a DLC in the future. Or, knowing anime games, it'll be a sequel, where, like, I remember the tuning exams were, like, 2 games. They were, like, 2 games on, like, different platforms at the same time.
Yep.
And I bought both.
Of course. And that is why they did it on 2 different games.
Mm-hmm. Anime Hero 92 bought 2 anime games.
Yeah.
It's on brand.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
On brand.
Even though I have Naruto Ultimate Ninja jewelry in my house, because that was like Evo time for me in high school. Like we used to have tournaments at my friend's house.
Oh wow. Okay. So you kept with it. You were
Yeah.
like, yes.
I bought it. I need to stream it one day as a retro stream, but like I have to set up my PS2, and with the new TV, it's like I have to move my Switch, my PS5 controller. It's a good problem to have, but the retro systems, yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel ya. I feel ya. For me, I lost my passion for the Naruto Shippuden Ninja Storm games when they stopped letting you use substitution jutsu infinitely.
Yes.
When they put a limitation on it, it infinitely put hit Shumagiri up.
I feel you.
Because like my friends and I would just like, basically we would intentionally go and be like, all right, we're gonna see who breaks the substitution chain first, like who screws up first. And we would go for like 10 minutes, just back forth. Like we were very impressed with ourselves. Back when it was, infinite. But alas. But I played that game a lot in college. I had a bunch of friends who got super into it.
Nice.
I wasn't very good at it, but I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, and that's honestly the fun of it. Like, especially with like games like that, it's just like enjoying it. And then, like, I used to get beat up in Melee all the time, and still do. But that's why I love it so much, because it's a tough game to like, get down pat. But I had so much fun learning it.
All right, so my first Pokemon in this area is a Hitmonchan. So
Nice.
We're gonna see if we can make it happen.
Good luck, you got this.
Oh yeah. Turns out Hitmonchan can't really hurt Foshi at all.
Ooh,
So that's
yeah. It tried to do superpower, and I'm like, what?
Oh, Mega Horn. I don't know what that means, but that sounds. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Also, I've seen this old man's tutorial like 5 times today. I'm like, buddy.
Buddy.
I'm back again.
I know how to catch a Pokemon. My guy, thank you.
I was so glad so the shit was like, do you want a tutorial? I'm like, thank you for this option to say no.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been catching Pokemon for a long time. A long time.
Yes. It's like the Narnia meme where the line's like, do not recite magic to me. I was there when it was written. And I feel that way about Pokemon. Alright, why am I fighting a Palkia? Why is this legend here? Oh. Oh, we're good, right? Can't escape. Can't escape.
Oh no!
No, game, please. Please, game. Game.
Nope. Game, let the man escape.
No. I have 1 HP. Oh my god, we just made a chat. We just made it. Get me out this grass. Run. Run.
No.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh my god. If you had wiped that many times in a row, I think I would have told you to stop.
Yeah.
Like, I think I would have had to look at you and been like, whatever you've done, this is a cursed. This is a cursed file. You need to just delete it, yeet it into the nether,
I might have to
and
level up my
re-download
kit
it.
a little bit.
I think you gotta level up Mudkip, my guy.
Yeah.
All right, what am I gonna name the fighter?
Hmm.
What am I gonna name who?
Honestly,
should I name this after?
Black Specific would be cool.
It's true. We haven't had a Black Specific in a while.
Yeah. He's trying to like battle me again in Guilty Gear, and I was like, I'm down. I kind of resist this. Not about much though. Oh.
Let's see if I can make this fit.
He's good.
Just
made it. This Mudkip is the sole survivor. Oh, duh, I forgot. This doesn't count until I get Pokeballs. Well, we're good, but that was still a near, like, you know, death experience. That I don't like.
Fortunately, the only way to make his name fit is to basically do B.S.
Well, I mean, you know, that means that Hitmonchan got his degree.
Hey, yeah, exactly. A bachelor's in ass kickery.
Yes.
Which honestly seems on brand.
There you go. I meant to ask, what was your undergrad major?
My undergrad major, I double majored. I have a degree in theater and media studies. So
nice.
It's a communication degree, but it's a double emphasis. And then I did a English minor, art minor. I don't remember which minor I actually walked away with. It was basically like, I forgot to file the paperwork for one, so I don't remember. I went to a liberal arts college, so they were very much so like, take all the classes and all the things. And I am a nerd who likes school, so I was like, I'm gonna take classes in all the things. So I walked away with like enough credits, because I did full loads my entire time there because I just liked school. I walked away with enough credits for probably two degrees.
Wow.
On top of what I did, I did a lot of school. I really liked school. I'm not a cool person. I am not cool.
It's cool to love school.
I just really.
It is. Listen, it's super cool to love school.
Thanks.
I mean, I was a nerd since birth, so it was like all good. Like my family knew.
How I was made.
They kept calling me Brainy and Carlton and all that. My cousins.
Oh, Carlson.
Yeah.
Hey.
But the funny thing is, my aunt was like, once they get older, they're gonna like want him for everything, and like with resumes and gaming, I get asked all of it.
Oh, I believe it.
Like even the younger, like second generation cousins, they're like, "How was college?" And I'm like, "Well, I graduated years ago, but how was it?" They're always asking questions when they see me. They didn't know what grad school was, so I had to tell them like it's like super school, and they were like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
That was funny.
I get that a lot. I get that a lot on the side of the family that I like, actually talk to and interact with. Because I'm the oldest cousin, and so it's a lot of that, like, oh, she was always so good at school. Oh, she like, you know, she knows how to do all this stuff, and her family works in higher education. So like, everyone in my family was always asking me those questions, and still asking me all those questions. And even like my friends in high school were asking me questions about applying for college because they were like, "You know all that stuff. Your parents work in higher ed." So I became like a pseudo college counselor.
Oh wow.
Like, half my friends, and I was like, okay, well, strategically, you need to do this. This is how you apply for money, and this is how when they tell you how much money they'll give you, this is how you get more money. It's useful to have friends like that, so they're lucky to have you as a cousin.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I remember I became an RA my junior year, Because I loved it, but also they were like, you know, free housing's important. And I'm like, yes, because I wanted to leave school debt-free. But I grew to love that job so much.
Hey, that's the special thing, because being an RA, can oftentimes be the absolute no fun job, you know?
Yeah, it was tough. Good thing is my residents loved me and they were nice. Only had one bad incident, and that was like the worst. But it wasn't even like my call. It was like someone heard noise on the floor, and then they called me, and then I went with a co-RA. And they were like, oh, RA Jack said something. And I was like, I was on the bottom floor, and this is the 8th floor, and I live on the 6th. So there's no way I could have heard y'all. But they were mad at me for some reason.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's alright.
Sometimes you gotta be the enforcer.
Mm-hmm. Alright, finally. Mudkip is making some shots. I did see a Chimchar. I'm hoping to run back into it when I get Pokeballs. Because that'd be nice.
Fingers crossed for you. As someone who's not versed in Pokemon, what in the world is that pink nightmare? That's a so Licking Tongue is a notoriously famous Pokemon.
Yes.
And that is the evolution of it, and it is a gigantic thing with a gigantic tongue.
Yes. I used to call it Pepto-Bismol. This reminds me of it.
Well, it has a very distinct pink shade.
Yes.
And for those of you who may have played the Pokemon Stadium mini games back in the day, the Licking Tongue Sushi game was definitively the best of the mini games. Fight me.
Although I did love the Clefairy one, because, like, it made you rage quit at a young age.
Yeah,
like, how am I supposed to remember that?
How to rage. Alright, Hitmonchan, done.
Got him.
I can still hear that Clefairy song. Honestly, Winston, me too. Like, Jack said that, and I was like, oh my god, that is taking me back. You're like, all right, well, this is ominous. This is ominous.
Although I will say, the Pokemon like jukebox songs that used to come on Kids WB, like, you will always be my best friend, no matter what age I am, no matter where I'm at. I will break out in song if that comes on. It's so good. That, what kind of Pokemon are you? Like, everyone's like the Pokemon rap, which I get, I love.
Yeah.
But what kind of Pokemon are you is an absolute banger. You will always be my best friend. Prepare for Trouble by Team Rocket. Too many hits.
Listen, I mean, like, it's one of those things where the fact that you now, at least I have now gone to at least 2 weddings in which the Pokemon theme song and there was one other one that was like directly from childhood. I'm totally brain farting on it. It was a Nickelodeon show.
Was it all that?
Yes! Yes, all that.
Yes.
Both of them have appeared at the wedding as part of like the music and the reception. And I'm like, is this what has happened now that millennials are adults? Yeah. But you're right, total bangers, absolute bangers.
Yes.
There's actually some really interesting history behind the creation of the songs for Pokemon in the 90s. There's a podcast I really love to listen to called The Wizard and the Bruiser, and they did a really great deep dive into they've done a couple different Pokemon ones, but this is specifically about the Pokemon TV show. They have an episode. Yeah. And they talk at length about how the music was made and the guy they hired to do the music, and it's really interesting. So if you like podcasts at all, like when you work and stuff, I heartily recommend you check out their stuff.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
They cover a lot of anime. They do like stuff from the 90s, games.
What was it called again?
Comics. The Wizard and the Bruiser. It's on Spotify. All of their episodes are on Spotify. Heartily recommend it.
Check them out. Add them to the list.
Yeah, I'm a big podcast person, so if you ever need a podcast rec.
Yeah. I've always done it with wrestling, like the New Day podcast I love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Renee Young has a podcast. I miss Gamecast, my podcast, so much. I've been telling the group, I was like, we need to do like a Gamecast reunion in the future.
Yeah.
when we're not when we're not as busy.
We're gonna forget Thunder. Forget Thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder doesn't hit enough to be useful in a Nuzlocke. I need moves I can count on. Thank you.
Feel you. All right, first encounter here. All right, a Glameow isn't bad.
All right. That rock too.
It's not a bad start.
An Espeon?
Ooh, one of my favorites.
That would have been cool.
Oh.
Your lawyer's gonna have to murder it.
My favorite evolution. It's so perfect. 1, 2, 3. Alright, welcome to the team, Bulma. Although, no, I might say Bulma for...
You're not gonna like what you're named after. I know, except... so what I... Lavender lawyers know it's about you. So, this is what I named you after. It's because it was the most stubborn Pokemon I've ever had to catch. I had to use 6 Pokeballs.
That's funny.
I'm sorry. I have disappointed Lavender Lawyer.
Uh-oh. But Lavender Lawyer is doing well in the game, though. So
I know,
there you go,
Lavender Lawyer
yeah.
is wrecking shop. Lavender Lawyer is becoming the MVP of the game.
See? Are you
Not
kidding
ugly,
me?
It's strong. It's strong, Lavender Lawyer.
I ran into a Glaceon.
You ran into a Glaceon? Good gravy.
But I can't catch it. Sadness.
Alright, I gotta kill this Darkrai.
It has so many
Alright,
cool
we're
names
trying
for
to
you.
rebuild. We had a rocky start here for the class.
I got a Glameow named
How's your
Chi-Chi.
rebuilding going? Chi-Chi the oh, I like that.
I'm gonna say Bulma for something else.
I like that. Gotta give respect.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hydrate reminder pants.
The OG. Pants!
Pants! Alright. I need to...
And a Staryu. Well, I'm actually glad I didn't run into the Staryu.
Yeah, Staryu is useful. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, not a Licky Licky is just the worst. It's just the worst.
Yeah.
Murder it, Lavender Lawyer.
Yeah, out of the Gen 1 Pokemon I got, Evos, Licky got the worst one. I was like, eh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's take a creepy Pokemon and
Right.
make it significantly more creepy.
Mm-hmm. They were just
Why?
okay
Who
with
can
it.
say? They just chose chaos. Oh lord, another one. That's why you just made everyone in your house hydrate too. That's smart, Pants. That's smart. I respect that.
Let's go with a Hydrate.
Especially with all the heat and stuff in the Pacific Northwest.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm sure people are much more likely to dehydrate and get heat stroke and all sorts of nasty things. So.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing it right there. Yeah, it's been a mess. I know like a couple of people I've talked to in that area. It's like it's really like extremely hot, so hopefully we're able to stay cool as much as they can.
Alright, so now I need to teach one of the Pokemon Rock Tomb. No, I need my
Okay, let's
not
see.
like that. Maybe we'll smash it. Okay, so go and we're gonna learn Rock. Not Rock Tomb though, it's a different one. If you ever load into a DVD after that thing's here around the corner, you'll never play again, Potion. That's totally fair. Although I honestly feel like that Pokemon is basically just Nemesis, our friend little Nem Nem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's basically the same kind of concept. Although little Nem Nem is not quite so gross with the tongue action. Yeah. Aw, Magby, I'm gonna murder you. All these cute Pokemon. I'm
Right?
gonna murder you.
Yeah.
Have a good murder. Have
But
a
then
good murder.
you feel good about it.
It's true.
Alright, come on, Chimchar. Come on, buddy. Almost. Yeah. Okay, that's not good.
It's Moonshine.
11 Pokeballs in a dream.
I'm gonna do another murder.
I've been here. Okay. Whew. Close ones. Come on. Alright, I know what I must do.
Anyone here? It's because you were not ready for the murder, sir. Oh, this Butterfree is about to get riggedy wrecked.
Ooh, that was close. He's good though. Yes, we got him. Chi-Chi almost had a
Nice.
very, very close experience.
Well,
Super
good for
close.
Chi-Chi. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger in
Right.
this
Okay, so... Name you. Yeah, I might... Yeah, that works. I like the name for him. Todoroki. In honor of the last one we had. And the reason I went with that, chat, it can learn Ice Punch. So, you know, you get the Fire Ice combo. And you're good. Alright. We need to heal ASAP. Alright, let's heal up. Let me squad him out here struggling. But we're making it. Oh. Oh my gosh. That Discord ping was perfect. Alright, cool. Let me look at the roster real quick. Alright, not bad. Todoroki, what is your moveset, friend? Like, what we got going on with you? Overheat, Smell Salt, Lava Plume, Aqua Tail. That actually works. His nickname checks out. Okay, I think at this point we could level up everybody. No, I got $100. That's not good.
Alright.
All good?
Yeah, we're
Nice.
all good. I was just... Oh,
Oh,
I may have been the wrong move.
Cranidos, we gotta take you out for XP, friend.
Oh, I don't like confusion. Yeah, Foshi was not so confused he hit himself. Good job. Good job, Foshi.
Holding it down, Foshi.
Exactly. Gotta stop hitting yourself. Classic.
Oh, that level up, we love to see
Oh
it.
my gosh. You do love to see it. Alright, thanks for telling me about your wild magic card, sir.
Oh, that guy's always the worst.
I know, right? You're always like, oh, don't hear about your wild magic card.
Right?
No, thank you. Alright, Delibird.
So we're on a level 9, good. Yeah, they gotta start leveling up. Especially going to this first gym, but...
Good, I'm glad you found your footing again.
Yeah,
You're getting very good at the early game in this, I believe.
It's always the early game, and then the late... Like, once I get to Gym 2, it's like, no.
Yeah, it's like, denied.
Right?
And you're like,
Also, like, this is my, like, last summer working from home, because I think we're going to be back in the office this fall.
oh, really?
They were like, we're 99% sure, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me too much, because I know for our university, they're trying to push us all back to being fully on campus, full-time. We're offering some hybrid things just because of, like, accessibility and some students who, like, literally cannot get vaccinated.
Right.
So we're, like, every major core, like, prerequisite or whatever has to have at least one digital offering, but everything else they're trying to make us do everything in person, all of the working in person, all of the office work in person.
Oh, wow.
Meetings, all of it. Probably because they're trying to try the fact that they silly and no one's using it.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I knew it was coming back, but I'm like, I'm gonna miss it. It's alright.
Listen, the fact that I'm gonna have to wear, like, grown adult pants, I've just been wearing Under Armour basketball shorts and like, joggers. Like, I've been wearing, like, business tops and stuff for meetings and stuff. Like, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna have to, like, put on, like, pants. Come on.
I wear full suits to work. Now I gotta go back to that.
Yeah.
And it's like full jacket, everything, shoes.
I feel you. I teach in like dress pants, like a button-up blouse and a blazer or something like that. Like, I teach in full dress usually.
Right.
I started teaching like that, like, for the pandemic, and then I was just like, you all are still in your pajamas, like, actually in your pajamas. I'm not putting on a suit to teach online. So I laxed up a bit, but I am like you. I'm not exactly excited to get back into, like, oh, my collar and my dress shoes, and you know, I'm standing in front of a room for 2 hours and sweating, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah. Right. And it's been like a full year, so I have to get a whole new wardrobe, new shoes, new ties, because I love tie shopping so much.
Oh yeah? Do you have like a favorite place you like to buy ties?
I will get some, like, Amazon has some really good ones, Kohl's, JCPenney, like Forever 21. Yeah, they have some really good stuff.
None of those were, well, Amazon maybe, just because Amazon literally has everything.
Right.
Part of the name. But, like, I'm surprised that, like, JCPenney's has desirable ties. Because usually when people say, like, they bought something at JCPenney's, it's like your 90-year-old grandma.
Right.
Who, like, bought you a nice polo, right? But, like, that's good to know. Good to know.
That's some good stuff.
Oop. Route 33.
All right, new encounter, Route 31.
Route 33, or you
Let's get encounters together.
Let's do it.
All right, who is it? Please be somebody good.
I did.
Ooh, a Raichu.
And bummer, because I already have a Ghost Pokemon. That's alright.
Definitely got to switch out. I actually have the perfect name for it.
Yeah, okay. I didn't murder them. That's good.
sir.
Let's see.
You remember Chi Chi?
It's just... You've got it, Chi Chi. Alright.
Alright, Raichu joined the team but took out Chi Chi. But a joy.
Ooh. But join the team. Alright,
Yeah.
alright, so...
So we lost Chi Chi, but we got Raichu.
I mean, probably not a bad setup.
Yeah.
Alright, what's the nickname? Alright, I got a nickname Ghastly here. You know what? This will be Odie, who
Ooh.
also plays my spoopy game.
There you go.
So now a medical center and then save. Slacking. Alright, well, time to do it. Here she goes murdering again.
Alright, Zenitsu is a part of the team. I like that name for him.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
We're gonna save Minato. Yep, go ahead.
Oh, that's fair. I was gonna say, especially for like that typing, that's like perfect.
We're gonna save Minato for a certain electric sheep if it shows up. I'm giving him an antidote, and he's paralyzed. What am I doing? There was a Charmander right after that. Are you kidding me?
Oof.
Big oof, man. Why? I mean, we have Chimchar, but it's Charmander. They would do that.
Alright, I'm hitting up this Poké Center, and then I'm gonna call it a wrap there.
Sounds good. I'll finish this battle. Should be real quick, and then we can wrap it up.
Sounds good.
Alright, this guy's a route, so I'm jealous. I want one.
Alright. Save. No, bro, don't name another one after me. I don't think it's bad luck at this point. No, Ikira, I thought you were doing well with the Ikira the 4th. It's not your fault.
Kira's holding it down.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Just rocking it.
Alright. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just vibing. You know, I mean, because considering what a rocky start that was, chat, we're starting to fill out the team here.
Exactly.
We've got at least 2 over level 15, and 15 or higher. We've got not a lot of type variety. We've got a lot of ghost and electric happening. But you know, it could be a lot worse. It could be a whole lot worse.
Yeah. Couple almost gave me a nightmare, but we made it. Could head to the Pokemon Center and save.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's the 3rd attempt.
Well, I will say goodbye to the anime squad now.
Okay, bro.
I'm gonna get ready to dip. Thanks for playing with me. So we're planning on doing this again post my move, right?
Yes.
So
July 18th.
okay.
Oh, bro.
Yes,
Oh, there we
July 18th. Having me,
Cool, cool.
I appreciate it. I hope you all have a good night.
You too. Have a good one, Brooke. Take care and enjoy a good move and get some rest.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night, dude.
You too. Good night. Alright, Anime Squad. Let me wrap up where I was at. But first, let me go to Brooke's thing because I actually want to drop a little surprise on her. I'm gonna subscribe to Brooke's channel because I don't think I've done it yet. But I'm gonna drop a sub because she's awesome. She's my good friend. Shout out to DocBrooke for being awesome and being here and just being great. Let me see if I can get this up real quick and then I will go back. Also, sorry for like the freezing. OBS was like freaking out today for some reason, and I'm trying to fix it. Like, I'm trying to fix it a lot, but I think we had an amazing stream. So let me drop a sub to her. Hold up. let me drop a sub. Real quick. And then after that, I will wrap up and heal my Pokemon. Wait, let me drop a sub.
All y'all
Let me drop a sub on Brooke real quick.
Let's see who of our randos is doing game stuff.
Hopefully it went through. Yeah, it did. Yay, it went through, Brooke. I think she's hearing the sub now.
The OG Bojangles. Let's go read my friend the OG Bojangles. Have a great next couple of weeks. Neon Ranch. Listen, folks. If you found like a Neon Ranch soda light, I would do it. Anime, thank you for the resub. It's always good hanging out with anime. But be sure to check out our other friends. If you're not a part of our Discord.
Cool. So we got Brooke. We did the Brooke sub, which was nice. Let me close out Twitch actually on that note. Cause it was freaking out when I was streaming. So I'm gonna close Twitch out. I still gotta get like one more encounter tonight, and then we'll wrap it up. I need to heal though, like badly. Go back. No. Let me just heal. Oh my god, that was the worst. That was like a lot. That was just like a lot happening. Okay. This is the team. I don't even know. I kind of want to do the cave encounter, so I have it to wrap up. And then we'll quit after that so I can rest up. So I'm like, not tired, but I gotta eat. So let me buy some Pokeballs real quick. Maybe even some potions. Maybe. I have 5. I'm gonna save that route encounter. And I might even save the cave encounter, because honestly, we got a big 3. I think that's fine for tonight, because I don't want to keep going and then die. So, we'll figure it out. Alright, let me heal. Let me heal real quick. And then I'm gonna go wrap it up, y'all. But, seriously, thank you for an amazing stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. For being awesome. I appreciate you. Let's save here. Again, shout out to the amazing DocBrooke. Definitely go check out our awesome channel. Drop her a follow. She's cool peeps. Thank you to everybody who got today and followed in the anime squad. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone in class, as always, for being amazing. Y'all are all great people. So, this is the stream schedule for the week. I'm going to be back with actually Smash Brothers tomorrow because Kazuya's out. So, we're going to go buy Kazuya. After I buy Kazuya, we're going to go play as him for a little bit, do some lab. And then after that, I'm thinking we'll play some, like, Spelunky. And then on Wednesday, it's going to be Guilty Gear or Pokemon Chronicles. I still got to see. But I appreciate everybody being here. Let me see who is live to raid. I know Megan's still live. Megan and Christina are live. Well, let's drop a raid to Megs. She's live. And then I'm going to go hang out with Christina's chat. So we'll do that. But go hang out with Megan, aka my buddy Kamsaki8. She's awesome. I will see you lovely people tomorrow. Shout out to DocBrooke again for an amazing stream. This is my 3rd wipe on a Nuzlocke, so hopefully we can make it a little further next time. But Brooke and I will be back on July 18th with this. So it's a bit of a pause for Pokemon Nuzlocke, but there will be more Pokemon in the future. I do have a particular Pokemon stream I'm working on, as well as Pokemon Chronicles, so I promise we'll get back into that too. Alright, everybody, go hang out with Megan. Let me kill the raid. I will see you lovely people tomorrow for Kazuya. We're going to see what Kazuya is all about and hang out and have a good time. Alright, everybody. Have a good night.